good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Skyward Sword Randomizer Live. And I'm excited to say that because we made so much progress yesterday, and it looks like we're about to finish this randomizer. I don't know, can we actually finish it now? Do I have all pieces of the Triforce? I think I do, right? So if I wanted to, I can just enter the Skykeep, but we're not going to do that, right? We should do the remaining dungeons. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so I guess we're missing parts of the Song of Hero and in general parts of the song. We never went into the Thunderdome, home of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. You know what I mean? We never went there, so maybe we should do that at least. Show the goddess harp to Impa at the Sealed Temple. Can I even do that? Impa wasn't there. But what's up, guys? Let's have a quick audio check. Forgot to do that, but let me know if everything sounds good. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing all right. I'll be honest, some days aren't as good as others. It's one of those days, but I'm gonna make the most of it, be as positive as I can. It does help a lot, even if I didn't sleep well, to wake up and see baby Lucas's face, like, you know, and actually our cat, you know, it's just an overload of cuteness every morning. But yeah, okay, music is a tad low. Wait, tad too loud. Oh God, that's not good. Let's tone it down. Let me know if that's better. We got some sounds fine, but let me know if that's good. And yeah, okay. First thing I want to do, I'm so used to just running in circles because that's what we've done for the last 2 streams. But no, there are actual things we can do, like getting the 2 chests. They're in here. Now, I don't even know what I'm going to be getting, but I guess I want more harp songs. And now that we finally have the water dragon scale, there we go. We can actually swim in water and do the cool dragon twist. Is it based off of dragon? I don't know. It's similar to what the loft wing does. You know, when you get the spiral charge, Link can do it in water, essentially. Yeah, no, this is way better than freaking Tears of the Kingdom, dude. We swim underwater. Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild can never give us that. Alright? It's better, sweet. What's up, Kim? What's up, everybody? Tiny. Yeah, you know, just you gotta make the most of it. That's the best way. What's up, Chris? Okay. What are we getting? I mean, I don't really care. I feel like I've gotten everything I wanted. Okay, a bottle. Does it matter? What about here? This is a goddess chest. Maybe something better could just be rupees. Oh, true. Wait, we haven't even entered the Earth Temple. Think about the second dungeon within the game we have yet to even enter it. How's the Wiimote working today? The Wiimote has luckily been working dandy ever since I got the sensor bar, but it's the nunchuck that's inconsistent, but it's fine. Ooh, that was really cool. I just noticed Link's clothing is a tad bit darker when in the water, or like when soaking, kind of like Breath of the... I hate how Tears of the Kingdom, it can be so prolonged, but true, the only way we can get out is... Alright, let's just swim out. But yeah, it's like extra dark, and then if you give it a second, let me step out of the water entirely. Oh, there we go. It dries pretty quickly. But yeah, no, in Tears of the Kingdom, you can, if you enter a shrine or a cutscene, Link won't stop dripping and soaking wet. It's so annoying. I had to throw that dig at Tears of the Kingdom. Come on, it is a shame. Like, underground, the depths exploration is nothing comparison to swimming underwater. Don't get me wrong, the depths was a really cool concept, but I would have much rather had them replace the depths entirely with a Zora dungeon underwater, make the ancient waterworks actually underwater instead of in the sky, and just giving us ability to swim underwater all throughout the world. Legit, we would have not need the depths. The sky and underwater would have been enough. Put your mic level. Okay, it's still kind of quiet. Interesting. Okay, I'll crank it up. I'll even turn down the game just slightly more. I don't know if combining the two of those is a good thing. Oh, we can get that goddess chest. So much to do. I don't even know what I want to do. Weird situation to be in. Wait, which bug? Wait, you're talking about... Wait, I'm confused, actually. What do you mean tiny? Are you taking the bows? Why not? Oh, I would have taken both. It's just more so, if I had to choose one, I would have chose that. It's not this island, is it? I don't know why I still have it marked. Let's, yeah, let's remove that. Not place another since... Okay. I swear I'm not... as you can tell, I'm barely... Okay, you can't see my Wiimote, but I swear I'm barely even moving it. That will do. Oh, the link tripping, they did patch that? Oh, really? Thank God. Because, yeah, that was one of my biggest pet peeves when I first played the game. It's like, I would enter the shrine, and then I would have to deal with Raru's cutscene, still soaking wet, and it took away from me. The new gameplay for a different prism looks really good. You know, I haven't seen it yet. Should I? It'd be cool if we did like a live reaction. Would you guys be interested? But do we have any official source? I don't want to take somebody else's video. Like someone who went to the Tokyo Game Show. What the hell? Okay. And, you know, filmed it for themselves. Do we have like Koei Tecmo releasing any new footage? I don't think so, right? Okay. Come on, be the last piece of the key. No, just give me the key already. Let me take on the Earth Temple. Like, I now want to. I don't think having any items outside of the bombs will really make it any easier, but I would like to see. Because at least with some dungeons, having like the hook shot, or claw shot rather, does change it up quite a bit. But I guess, oh, and okay, speaking of cat, see my cat has gotten so comfortable that she's come down to the basement now, and now she's exploring. And while it's cute and all, she's being in places she shouldn't be in. Okay, speaking of Tears of the Kingdom hot take, Construct Factory is one of the best dungeons in the series. Construct Factory did the activate 4 things in such a unique way. I 100% agree. I'll be honest, outside of, I'll say the two dungeons that remind me the most of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is the Wind and Water Temple. But both of those have such amazing ways to enter the dungeon, like scaling it, that's more fun than the actual dungeon, that it makes up for it. But I genuinely do think the Spirit Temple, the Lightning Temple, and the Fire Temple are all alright for that game. Yeah, they're not as good as previous Zelda dungeons, but I still genuinely enjoy them. Alright, let's do this. Since we can. Let's see what we get from doing this trial. I don't think there's anything from an official source, damn. Then yeah, I wouldn't want to steal anybody's footage. You know, I'm used to people taking my footage, but I don't want to take anybody else's. Oh god. The dude literally knocked me into the out of bounds. We literally... We got freaking knocked out into the other realm entirely. Now let's kill him while his back is turned on us before he actually turns around. Okay, there we go. Much more satisfying. Give me that. Alright, let's do the water dragon, flood the forest, get the notes. It's relaxing to some degree, right? This can be fun, sorta. Maybe. I hope. I do love the idea of them flooding the forest, though. Really, like the vertical scale of Faron, of climbing the great tree, it really comes together when you realize, yeah, they can flood the whole thing, and you can explore the whole thing vertically, up and down. You know, yeah, we're not diving from the sky, but like dude, again, and if Tears of the Kingdom had stuff like this, oh my god. But okay, let's get to it. Sounds good, Kim. How's little apprentice doing? He's doing good. He's doing much better today. Each day is different, kind of like with me, I guess. So yeah, today's a better day, I guess. Yesterday in general was overall better too, compared to like 2 days ago. He was really just frazzled all day. Oh, you got to grab them all. You know, I feel I'm not a huge fan of these tadtones, but It's not the worst thing the game has to offer. Okay, unless this keeps happening. Okay, there we go. Whoa! That looked like freaking Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. That was dope. Mario Galaxy more than Zelda? Yeah, maybe that's why I like it. I think that's why I really liked approaching the Water Temple in Tears of the Kingdom. That literally reminded me of Super Mario Galaxy as well. Yeah, I am getting that vibe. The only issue is the motion controls. It's so... Like, they don't want you to use the analog. Like, if I could choose the analog to swim underwater, I would not care. This would be easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. But, like, it's so sensitive. Like, did it do this in the HD version of the game? This is so cool. Too bad Link is so, blurred, I guess you could say. But, like, it does look really cool seeing that. Yeah, each time. Does he drink milk? Yes, breast milk. Not from the cow. It's a big one. Yeah, and overall, Lucas is doing great. Maybe we'll have a sneak peek. You know, my wife will bring him down later, I guess. Does this restore your... It doesn't restore your stamina? Okay, luckily there's bubbles, so we're fine. We got the Sonic method. This is like the video game, like, it does not work in real life, but it is a video game staple. It is true video game logic. Bubbles underwater have air. You can restore your oxygen. I've done no paraglide run in Tears of the Kingdom, and the Water Temple is absolutely turns into Mario Galaxy type platforming dungeon due to low gravity. It's a lot of fun. That sounds so dope, and I've been meaning to do a no paraglider playthrough eventually one day. Yeah, just rush and get the Hawk set. What's it called? The free falling set? I don't know. I forgot. I don't know what the set name is, but yeah, you should get that set in your gooch. So what do the toxic bubbles give you? Do you lose oxygen from it? Whoa, this is a long one. I don't want to mess it up. Wait, huh? I did that I did it the wrong way. Okay. Yo, speaking of Galaxy though, that's literally gonna drop next week, right? Kind of hyped. I think we're going to be streaming it. Anyone interested in that? We're going to do Galaxy 2. Probably only Galaxy 2. Because I've done Galaxy 1 Let's Play. And I haven't played Galaxy 2 in years. I don't think I ever beat it myself. I think I shared a file with one of my brothers. And I used to enjoy doing like some of the green stars. And I never actually truly beat the game like Galaxy. The same way Swindler got fire underwater. Oh, I used to think about Krabby Patties. How do they not turn soggy? The bread, all of that. But true. Underwater logic. May not apply in real life, but I got them both? Cool. You're saying, oh wait, what do you want? Restore some arrow bubble. You dude, okay. You're acting like I never played a video game. There's a lot you can do, very little you can't do. Right? I do think that's really cool. I think that's why the paraglider run is such a, like, what was so popular from the very beginning of the game coming out. Like, that was something you can do. Because, yeah, the game, literally, you can beat the entire game with no paraglider thanks to a certain outfit that can negate fall damage entirely. And then in general, thanks to Zonai devices, you don't have to really glide to begin with. I really love the idea. If anything, if and when I play Tears of the Kingdom again, outside of the Let's Play, it will be a no paraglider run. I mean, what if we did an amiibo only no paraglider run I like how Amiibo literally give you paraglider skin, so it'd really rub it in my face. But what do you guys think? Would that be something we could look into in the near future even? Because this will be our last 3D Zelda randomizer. Maybe if I still do like the more modern 3D Zelda games, we can... Where are you? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Go, 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 go. Really? Are you kidding me, dude? Get it. Okay. It's the biggest issue with Skyward Sword. The constant hand holding and the game acting like I never played a video game. Yeah, it's the Wii era in general. Nah, because I mean, Galaxy is one of the best Mario games out there. Because they limited the motion controls. Yeah, you had to shake it to use your Luma, but that's about it. And then obviously aim for star bits. But like, yeah, they went full force with this game being all about motion controls. I just feel like that really takes away from the game. What? Really? That looked like it was a bullseye. No paraglider run is amazing. You can't do 2 shrines. And Rinru's temple is locked up. That's pretty much it. Oh, really? I think I'm supposed to hit him when he's not puffed up, right? I think maybe that's my issue. I think. Yeah. Gotta be a little quicker. No! Oh, okay. Well, it worked. Cool. The Wii/GameCube era were awful with tutorials and hand-holding nonsense. Yeah, I feel like that was a transition where, like, not only has gaming become more mainstream, but like I think games in general felt the need to kind of dumb things down a little bit just because newer generations. And I think in general the value of a game wasn't about how much replay value, or not replay value, how much you struggled throughout it. Because I feel like back then they would make games difficult because reaching that game over screen meant you had the game last longer, you know? It prolonged your time playing the game. And I think that's something that video games don't do as often. I think that's why games like Elden Ring are so appreciated in today's modern age of gaming, because we don't have games that are straight up like, fuck you, you're gonna die, you get good, you know? I feel like that doesn't exist as much anymore. Essentially can't dive. I mean, he can skydive, which is a lot scarier than... Like, bro, the dude can do something way more terrifying than swimming or diving in water. Yo, and I really do appreciate it, Kim. Yeah, but I'm not worried. Next Zelda game, 100% they'll be underwater. And it will be the craziest underwater exploration. It will revolutionize what it's like to explore underwater. Mark my words. I know Nintendo is going to deliver strong. I think the reason why they haven't given us underwater yet is because they don't want it to be a half-baked concept. And they want it to really feel unique when you finally do that. That's my theory, at least. Or I'm just on some hopium copium. But when am I not, you know? Wait, is not this one? Is over here? I know there's a... Unless I jump from here. No, there's a bomb. That's interesting. But okay. Where's the lily pad I want to land on? You dying? Yeah, exactly. Like the likelihood of you dying, like in older Zelda games or Link to the Past, I'll die till this day. Zelda 1, Zelda 2. Okay, it's this one. No, don't do that. Perfect. Doug Bowser retires in December 31st. Yeah, I've heard the rumors. I think Nintendo has officially put out a statement. I think he also put out a statement. That's cool. Here's the thing. I don't know what Doug Bowser has really done for Nintendo. All I know is Nintendo's business practices have been absolutely awful lately. I don't think that's all coming from Nintendo of America, though. I think that's just from Nintendo themselves. But I'm hoping maybe with him replaced, you know, things might look a little bit better, at least in the US, you know, because the tariffs and everything, it is beyond expensive. Get like new games now from Nintendo. Nintendo, it's funny, again, they were always in their own lane. They didn't do all the shady business practices Microsoft and Sony did. Now they're the pioneers of it. They're paving their own way. They're like, well, no, games, $80 now. Okay, anyways. Do they show on the map? Oh, they do. Oh, they do. Dude, this is too easy then. Speaking of underwater, the water temple is by far but yeah, exactly. And that was the first 3D Zelda game, and they went all out with the underwater. Hashtag bring back Reggie. Honestly, for real though, you know, Reggie was behind the 3DS ambassador program, cutting the cost for it. He was behind. He actually did a lot of things. He literally wrote a book about how, you know, from the Bronx to the top of Nintendo, baby. But no, I would want Reggie back, but I don't think he will. I think he's done, you know. He's like a figurehead in gaming, but not tied to anything. Although Nintendo was always shady, Howard Lincoln was evil. I don't even know who Howard Lincoln is, but I mean, I agree that I don't think Nintendo was they're still a corporate business. It's about money at the end of the day. But I don't know. They weren't as blatant with it. Let's just say that. I feel like nowadays it's just so much worse. Okay, I think it's showing the ones I already have. So I don't want to. Yeah, I think it's showing the ones I already have. So I want to look for other ones. So we got to go to areas that we haven't explored. What if I do lose stamina though? Do you die? And if you get a game over, do you have to redo everything? How does that work? Is it like a Silent Realm? That'd be pretty punishing. Didn't make street games or the business practices have always been awful from a consumer standpoint. I mean, they were always the cheapest out of the competition. Now they're not. They're about the same price. Their games were reasonably priced, especially when it came to handhelds. And they had the whole Nintendo Selects kind of thing that would happen, you know, at least during the Wii phase, when it's been a few years after the game's release, they would be like, you know what, we're going to drop it all the way down to 20 smackaroonies. 20! And now they're charging you for that same fucking game $40 to $60, it being re-released a decade later. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, Nintendo changed a little bit over time. Like, whereas, give me back my Nintendo Selects. Should have value customers, regardless of price, still buy. Well, that's the thing. Here, we're all Nintendrones. I'm still gonna. They released freaking Wind Waker for $70 HD. They slap an extra 10 than its base price on the Wii U. 10 years later, I'ma still fucking buy that shit. That is the problem, because Nintendo. I mean, they're very much like Apple. They are literally the Apple of gaming. They do everything their way. And while they do innovate and they have a lot of really cool things about them, there's also a lot of blatant things that they just completely ignore and don't do, and it's frustrating to no end. What's up, Zelda Gamer? I can imagine, Kim, like after you know, when your body gets used to like that no work mindset, it's hard to like kind of snap back. He says Switch 2 is still the cheapest, especially with the price increase of the PS5, Xbox Series X. But yeah, their games are too expensive. No reason for Breath of the Wild, $70. Wild Tears can be exactly. Yeah. 100% for the Switch 2 edition. And it's funny you say that, Tiny. I literally made a video very much regurgitating that sentiment where I defended Nintendo, and I still, you know, yeah, exactly. The Switch 2, while it is the cheapest, even though it's around the same price point, it's a fucking hybrid. Trust me, I made all of these. I've argued for Nintendo plenty of times, but at the same time, you know, I can see where, you know, people have issues with it as well. Like, I see both sides. But yeah, no, I made a whole video defending. I highly suggest you check that out. I can link it in the stream, Sean, if you're interested. But it was before the Nintendo Switch even came out. I made a video. It's a pretty funny thumbnail. It's the meme of the guy looking at a different woman while his significant other is like noticing. But instead, it's with a what do you call it? Steam Deck in Switch. I don't know if you see, if those who know the thumbnail know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm spacing out. I have to ask ZM, what is your opinion on the OG Super Smash Bros. 64 versus the new one? I love I mean, I'm nostalgic to the OG one. I played that so much growing up. And pretty much love the series up until now, because it's an amalgamation of all my favorite games. It's the ultimate gaming crossover. You think Marvel crossovers were crazy? Smash Bros. Is the ultimate crossover. Practice. Yep. I think a lot of us can relate to that. And yo, thank you. Nintendo is getting a female president. Let's go. Is that what they announced? Cool. I think I've seen a photo of her. Like, the one photo that's kind of been making the circles is of her holding a Pikmin enemy. Right? But yeah, thank you, Sage, for the donation. And I mean, yeah, here's the thing. Female, male, it doesn't matter. As long as they're doing good things for the customers, then it's cool. But other than that, like, I don't give a shit. I think we need to find the fishes. I legit don't. I feel like I looked everywhere. Do we need to fight the battle against the raging fish? I think I legit only have one. I only have one last set of notes to pick up, actually. And there are a lot of them. So, like, where is it? This has been pretty chill, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't mind. Even though I'm kind of wasting time, it's aight. I'm enjoying it. About the pricing, you might think Mario Galaxy's pricing and Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition being 70 USD and not including the DLC were the most absurd things. I agree. I really don't understand how they're selling Breath of the Wild for $70. Again, yeah, while Tears of the Kingdom exists. The Switch 2 edition should still be 60. If anything, drop the main Breath of the Wild game to 50. But that's aside the point. Mario Galaxy, though, is hilarious. Like, mainly because I literally own, like, a Nintendo Select's $20 version on the Wii. And I get it. They upscaled it. But the upscales don't mean shit, dude. Like, literally, Sony doesn't charge you to go from PS4 to PS5 upgraded, you know? And of course, it's not as significant as from Wii to Switch 2, but still. I'm going to buy Galaxy 2 and only 2 for $40, but yeah, it is a shame. So you're on the way to pick up a PS1 console, add your collection. Nice, which kind? Is it the PS1 one? Like, Sony literally called it PS1, which was really cool after the PS2 came out? Or just a normal PS1? I really do love the design of the PS1. I love how you can add an LCD screen on top of it and make it semi-portable. Okay, I don't know. I legit don't know what I'm doing. Maybe it's up here. You ate salad for 5 days straight. For nice, man. Feel better? You guys was really enjoyable, Luke. Keep being yourself and have fun game. I will definitely do that. I got you. It's what I do best. Also, What I ultimately want, but I know Nintendo won't do. Sell me a bundle of both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and just kind of as one game, right? Yeah, but they can't even do that with Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. And Mario Galaxy 2 was literally meant to be DLC, but so was Tears of the Kingdom. You know what's funny? Nintendo was never good at freaking sequels. Never. A sequel to them is literally just more of the exact same fucking game. Like, that's what Mario Galaxy 2 is. At least Mario Galaxy 2 went out of its way to change the skybox and make it sky and not space. I really do love how most of Mario Galaxy 2's levels, you feel like you're in this beautiful, like, in between, like you're so high in the atmosphere, you can still see the sky, but you can also see space above you. I think that's way cooler than Galaxy 1's darkness of always being in the void. Aren't there like the giant bully fishes that want to ram into you? Do they drop notepads, iPad? What do you have to say? Do you appear after I talk to him? Oh, dousing ability, thank you. That's what I need. I'm like, bro, where is this? I think I've already had the dousing ability. Actually, that set of icons look familiar. But anyways. Okay. So it's here all along, somewhere. Can't really see Tears of the Kingdom as DLC. Well, because it rehashes the entire game and tries to retell a different story that's very similar to it. So I get it. But doesn't Mario Galaxy 2 do that? Don't you literally start off but this time in a storybook, kind of referencing Rosalina, and Mario just saves, or Bowser this time big, but he saves. It's the exact same like scenario, just retold. All right, we're done. Yay. Get me out of here. The LCD screen for the PS1 is hard to find. Wait, are you getting that one? You have a pocket station. Ooh, nice. The Dreamcast-like memory card for the PlayStation. You can like download games, mini games and stuff. I'm aware of that. I don't own one though, but oh, beautiful. But I do own a Dreamcast, and that's something I didn't grow up with, and it's so cool. Like, I love my Dreamcast. Playing Sonic Adventure 1 the proper way just feels right. Okay. You feel Breath of the Wild Breath of the Wild was a disappointment, to be honest, even before Tears of the Kingdom came out, to me, it felt like empty Skyrim. I feel like the rest of the world didn't think that, though. It was considered the ultimate open world game of all time. Everyone was in love with it. And the few who weren't were just people who weren't really fans of open world to begin with. So, and I fell in love with it. It became my favorite Zelda game from the first month I played it. I literally could not think of a game better than that. For me, Tears of the Kingdom was more of a disappointment because the novelty of it wore off so quick. Like within literally a month. Like unlike Breath of the Wild, where I feel like I was still discovering new things and the game was still so exciting, an entire year later, and thanks to the DLC that dropped half a year later, a little over, 8 months later, that I'm sure helped out a lot. But yeah, no, Tears of the Kingdom, within a month, I was kind of over the game, and then within half a year, I didn't even touch it anymore. And it's 44 gigs for Age of Imprisonment. I get it! Looking at how Age of Imprisonment looks, it looks like a game that's worth literally that much. Not really, because we've never seen a Nintendo game that was that big, but I can understand why, because these cutscenes will be true 4K. Again, this is going to be our first ever Zelda title, at least with Zelda. You know, if you get the Japanese version, it's called literally Zelda Muso. So, with Zelda in the title, that is in 4K. To me, that's huge. Okay, that was my reward. Cool. Whatever. I mean, I still want the gratitude crystals, I guess. But there was something completely new and different to the Zelda franchise. If anything, it was amazing to see the Zelda game where you could explore everything 100%. Like, literally. No game felt as, like, yeah, you couldn't explore it nearly as extensively as any other game. But, again, when you understand what the gist of the game is, and you know it's just Korok seeds in these barren areas, it loses its charm. But again, it was so new to us that, yeah, it took us years to realize that. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo couldn't rehash it and have us fall for it a second time. But it worked, because it sold really well, though. It did work, though. Other people have played Breath of the Wild. I've never played any other Zelda games, so I understand why it's so amazing. Well, even people who have played Breath of the Wild, or who are hardcore Zelda fans, I feel like still appreciate Breath of the Wild. But it didn't mean they didn't want classic Zelda games. But, you know, I don't think it took away from the new experience Breath of the Wild provided. I just think legit, everyone was jaded by Tears of the Kingdom if you had played Breath of the Wild and were genuinely looking forward to its sequel. If you never played Breath of the Wild, like Brian, third Mario brother, a regular in the chat, shout out to him. He's literally the Switch 2 that I have. It was given to me by him. But he bought it for me. But yeah, again, the only reason I'm mentioning him is because he actually played Tears of the Kingdom before he played Breath of the Wild, and he loves Tears of the Kingdom and thinks it's so much better. But when he played Breath of the Wild for the first time, he appreciated it. But like, he looks at it completely different than I feel like a casual Zelda fan or a Breath of the Wild Zelda fan who probably saw things the opposite way. You have the Zelda Bluebird amiibo? I do too, but you can't use it on the Wii. We're playing the Wii version. What am I doing again? I don't know what I want to do. Oh, Ancient Cistern. I guess let's stay in Faron. Most of it's funny, but it makes sense. It's because Lanayru in this game is a goddamn desert. So Faron makes up for the Lake Floria, that is. And it's cool that Lake Floria technically, by name at least, still exists in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's a name for a lake that was literally completely abandoned throughout the Zelda series, and apparently was only brought back in the final game in the timeline, the unified timeline. Because, yeah, I don't think Lake Floria is ever Lake Florida. Like, bro, I didn't know Zelda had Florida. You know, like hacking the Switch 2? Not yet, but I'm in no need to yet. Have people hacked it successfully? Have they been able to get games early? Is that a thing? He's very well known when it first came out and still came out preferring Tears of the Kingdom. I'm also an older Zelda fan, playing Zelda since 1998, so Tears of the Kingdom felt more like Zelda to me. Okay, well, I agree with you and every part of that. I've been playing since 1998, since Ocarina of Time. Also, I prefer Tears of the Kingdom over Breath of the Wild. I made several videos about that. But I still felt burnt out because it wasn't the new experience I wanted. But other than that, I would refer Tears of the Kingdom over Breath of the Wild. I will play that. If I haven't played these games in 5+ years, I'm going to want to revisit Tears of the Kingdom first. Again, I made a video literally how Tears of the Kingdom made Breath of the Wild obsolete. I don't completely hold true to that video, but for the most part, I still feel that way. So you have a bigger issue with two games so similar to Breath of the Wild. If A Link to the Past was so similar to A Link Between Worlds, and TP was so similar to Ocarina of Time. No, but dude, it's different. No, here's the thing. Even A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, Echoes of Wisdom all share borderline the same world, but each one feels slightly reimagined. Literally different era. Literally 100 years after, probably several hundred years after that for Echoes of Wisdom. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, 5 to 6 year gap. Fucking every character doesn't remember you, but they're the same characters. They don't look any different. Link and Zelda, no one looks even slightly different. Nothing. No changes to the game. I don't know. Too similar. But I know Nintendo normally does that, but still, too similar. What's up, Starlink? I love Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like it's really hard to go back to because there's too much to do. Breath of the Wild feels easier to go back to because there's not as much to do. Fair enough. But I do think that's all. how you look at it, because at the same, like at the end of the day, the game is still very much the same. It's the main gist is Korok seeds, shrines, and then the dungeons. You know, the divine beast / regional phenomena. And okay, can I cheese any of this since I have the hook early? I don't think so. I have to go up here, flip this, maybe. I don't know. No, no, get away! All right, is this the up, down, left, right? Up, down, right, left? Up. What is the Konami code? Up, down, right, left. But this was up, down, left, right. Whatever. Close enough. We got the Konami code, baby. What's up, Jess? I think the best thing for the exact same game, but as a painting mechanic, also Captain Peterson's video on Lecture Members Link. It's more than you think. Maybe I'm just upset about Hetsu. Not remembering Link. I think that's extra insulting to someone that's collected all the Korok seeds in the game. And like, they could have done something. Like, oh, here's the thing. If you had a Breath of the Wild file, just like if you had a Pona or any horse that transfers to Tears of the Kingdom, why couldn't they do the exact same thing with the whatever it's called? Can I skip this? Let me hit you first. So what was the point of all of this? I'm gonna jump down here, flip this. Oh, and it gives me access to down here. Got it. Ocarina of Time remake in 4K. Let's hope. Again, those rumors, I don't even want to slightly believe it. When it's a new Zelda game, gonna come out on board after playing the second one. Oh, when's the new one gonna come out? We don't know. One day. Can you get Epona with the Amiibo to the Kingdom? Yes. You can still get Epona through the Amiibo, but you can just use the Amiibo you had used in Breath of the Wild and transfer and stuff. Alright, all that for a chest. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a small key, but will I mean, it has to if there's no other chest I can get. What? Okay. I'm okay with that. It's as part of a key. I can now do the Earth Temple. It took long enough. But let's finish the ancient cistern first. I've never in my life thought Link to the Past and Liquid Worlds are similar games. That's an interesting take. Really? I mean, you do the same thing. I get it. Like, I get it. The structure is borderline the same. 3 beginner dungeons, Master Sword, and then literally you revisit the exact same areas, but in low rule that you did, you know, Thieves' Den, the Eastern Palace, all of that is borderline the same. But yeah, you get this whole twist with, again, the painting. It's a different era, so, you know, different incarnation of Zelda, different incarnation of Link. It just, but yeah, so to me, that's enough to make it feel better. And, oh, come on. And on top of it, for me, the biggest thing I enjoy about it is it's my favorite top-down Zelda game, so. It just took what A Link to the Past did and just really beefed it up. And it's funny, how A Link to the Past is the first true Zelda game. You know, I'm not going to count Zelda 1 and 2. Those were kind of experimental. And till this day, it's one of the best. But no, I'm with you, Stella. I don't really think they're... I think Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom feel more similar, 100%, than those two. You do prefer Link Between Worlds to Link to the Past, but... Okay, got a key. But if I was going to act like A Link Between Worlds wasn't A Link to the Past, almost down to the T, you have to go there. Fair enough. Might as well just hookshot again. Use it to my advantage. So you wouldn't have a hookshot this deep. Would you have a hookshot by now? I feel like you wouldn't, because I wouldn't be doing this. So the hookshot is helping me a wee bit. I like replaying Breath of the Wild better because getting off the Great Plateau is way quicker than the Great Sky Island, and the remake Hopium, I'm still kind of... Wait. Fire Emblem 4 Remake Hopium, which... FE4? I don't even know what that is. What's the actual name of it? Wait. I've always been really bad with the whip. What? Hole. Hole. There we go. Love the design of a claw shot? I agree. It's the only claw shot, the only like version of this item that we get from like as a goddess reward. Oh, speaking of Echoes of Wisdom, happy 1 year anniversary. Today is the day. 1 year since Echoes of Wisdom. Dude, it's crazy how much different I looked 1 year ago. I was way tanner and had much shorter hair though. Literally, you go to exactly, it officially says 1 year ago? No, it says already 1 year ago. So let me see. I uploaded it September 25th actually, the day it came out in Australia, I guess, 12 hours earlier. But yeah, if you go back to that video, it's kind of crazy to look back at. Just 1 year. But it is a banger. I genuinely did enjoy it. One of the... It gives me hope for the future of Zelda. If Nintendo is willing to innovate and change like that, I hope they continue doing that. Okay. Let's get this over. Second playthrough growing you hard? I think it's funny, we did 2 playthroughs back to back as well, but I loved it from the first playthrough, but I learned so much after the first playthrough that I agree with you. Like, if you watch my blind playthrough of Echoes of Wisdom, you'll see me raging on the final boss, but I would never do that today, because the difference is, I now know what's all of Zelda's mechanics way better than I did in my initial playthrough, and it's a shame I wasn't that familiar with the game by the time I made it to the final boss, because my biggest complaint was I felt like Link was doing all the work, but now Zelda can do so much even if she can't transform into Link. Just summoning and again yanking when in a bind, use bind. That's something I just didn't think of. You miss anything important? Not really. At this point, well, we're tying up loose ends, but nothing too crazy. I think Echoes of Wisdom is okay game, but I didn't like the dungeons and ring mechanics. It's just a shame that, again, Zelda's debut as the protagonist was in a gimmicky new concept. I really hope she gets her own blockbuster, Tears of the Kingdom treatment style Zelda game, because she deserves it. I'm gonna bind, use bind. The shirt's still available if you want to buy it. One of my proudest puns. One that we literally abide by. The dude with AG, Tears of the Kingdom, overstimulating me at times to the point where at some points one of the playthrough I just didn't want to play. I can understand that. Alright, since I have the whip, I guess can I just start doing this now? I have the whip. I can, but let's fight the boss. Let's do it here as well. It's a Japan exclusive. Approaching 40 years. Wow. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, relax. Okay, relax. Bro, okay. How come my nunchuck isn't doing it? Okay, there we go. That's fine. As long as it somewhat works. As long as it, sometimes registers, I'll be able to protect myself. Okay, I some experience. Oh, bro. Okay, whatever. We got this. We got this. Look at him. Woo! Oh my god, this is bad. Okay, it's fine. Woo! Bruh. I don't even want to try maneuvering and hitting his weak points because I can't, so I just have to rely on parries. But we did it. What's up, James? Doing all right? Hope you're doing better. I don't think they would do a whole 3D Zelda game for Zelda. I hope so, though. I want them to. Would have enjoyed Breath of the Wild more if I hadn't played Skyrim and Shadow of the Colossus, but Breath of the Wild feels worse. Shadow of the Colossus and Skyrim. I feel like I agree with you with the bosses. I mean, that's the only thing Shadow of the Colossus has to offer. It's just crazy that Shadow of the Colossus is a PS2 game. And it's funny you mention that. Shadow of the Colossus is one of my favorite games of all time. Did a Let's Play of the remake when it first came out, and I also streamed the base game before the remake came out just to hype myself up. Such a good game. I'm super excited for Team Ico's new Gundam-looking. It's straight up like the kid is in reference to Ico / Wander from Shadow of the Colossus. I cannot wait to see what they're gonna try to do now. Because the other thing, Trico, that game was bad. That game literally, for it taking 5 million years to come out, it felt like a PS3 game. This is the first time I've ever seen someone get hit by a Style Master. Oh yeah. I'm a master at the opposite. Yeah, no, I agree. I'll take anything from Team Ico. Again, Trico wasn't it, but I still, like, I cannot wait for any new game they release. I'm hoping for another sequel for Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it's not. And Nintendo said they're done with that, and I don't want that. I'm ready to move on, please. Either go back to an older Zelda game or just start a new timeline. Not new timeline, but a new era. Okay. So we gotta do that nonsense. Into the eye. Okay, I'm doing things a little bit out of order, but once I get the dungeon map, it doesn't matter. Or not the dungeon map. Technically we have the dungeon map. Once I get the thingamabobber. The boss key. I didn't realize how ominous the vibe was down here. You just hear like it just sounds like a tunnel system or something, that kind of like groaning of the just ambiance. Like there's no music actually here. Just, ooh, it's very freaky. How do you feel about the Last Guardian? So that's Trico, right? I call it Trico. Isn't the name of the pet Trico? I call it Trico. But yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. So Last Guardian was very much a letdown for me. Blue Point did an amazing job with the remake of the original Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus is my favorite from them, but I love Ico itself. But yeah, the Last Guardian, Trico, nah, I couldn't even bother. For the next Zelda game, I want to be able to choose gender. You know what? That wouldn't be a bad thing. And it has nothing to do with being woke or blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's more so like, okay, Link is an incarnation of the hero spirit. What's to say he was incarnated as a female? Like, it's not that crazy. And it's not going to change much. Link literally cross-dresses in the game. You know? Like, fuck it. I'm down. You know, when I was younger, I used to be like, nah, Link is like Mario. But now, as time went on, I don't see Link as, like, Nintendo wants Link to be a character, but he isn't. All the else, I could actually skip a lot of this. Like that, wow. Link's transport training was almost equal. TP, yep. And it eats away at me every day. But I don't think it would be odd. I legit think that'd be fine. Okay. Yeah, one of the main reasons why the Ancient Cistern is actually my favorite dungeon in at least this game is because of how unique and twisted it is. So you go from heaven to hell. The main part of the dungeon is you go up and fight the boss. Can I do this? I don't think you can. I think I need to just spin all the way around. Can I spin all the way around? I can't. I gotta spin it back and I'm on the other side. Got it. Link is a concept, a literal link of the power thing. Exactly. And with how Nintendo really emphasizes that. Why not? I agree though. Trust me. I think that'd be hella dope. I'd be very happy if they announced a Zelda game in the next 1 or 2 directs. Yeah, just a name. I wouldn't even expect that. I'm thinking we're not going to hear about the next Zelda game until the 40th anniversary, which will be... I mean, that's soon, though. Maybe like 4 or 5 more months, like February 2026. I'm hoping at least, and that's pushing it. We might not, but that'd be cool. I do see the theory, the underground section of the Ancient Cistern is actually the depths. I like that theory. Haven't seen that theory, but I can totally see that. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, do we still get the creepy? We do. Oh, God. No! Run away! Wait, okay, wait. Did I get everything down here? No. You know what? This can wait. We need to move the boss door back up. How do we do it? I think we can do it. We do it later, I think. Yeah. Never mind. Alright, we should be able to do this in time. We said, yeah, make... Oh, God. It's faster than I thought. It's actually really creepy how quickly they crawl. Holy crap. Oh! I'm trying to read the comments, but I'm too afraid. Yeah, I don't have to worry. Like, they don't actually stop me. It's just crazy how quickly they climb up. But you said build something around her, letting us to choose maybe... build things, more things generically around the... they don't need to, though, because, again, Link is such a blank slate. This part is cool to me, ascending from land, living, not running the dead. Yeah, it's like there's a deeper meaning behind it. Okay, so that bridge has been mended. Or the waterfall shouldn't be going right now, but either way, okay, there we go. If they don't announce a Zelda game for the 40th anniversary, I'd be pretty annoyed. Get ready to be annoyed. Got some Nintendo for you, baby. They announced a new Yoshi's game for fucking Mario's 40th. And I know Yoshi is a Mario character in hell. Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. So I get it, but like, come on. Come on. Would be interesting as well as if they had a Zelda game where we play as Link's companion. That gives more freedom in the character customization, a different gender race. Yeah, but then it would be just a spin-off at that point. Okay, we gotta be quick. Grab this and move. And Austin. Donation. Yo, and I got, the game donated to me too. Let's go. All right, should we let ourselves die? Thing is, I let this happen on Zeldudes, and it wasn't a good thing. Just run it. He said, I'm here to finish recording some Metroid. Nice. Prime, I'm assuming? Getting ready for Prime 4? We're gonna get a remastered Link's crossbow training. I'll take it, dude. Honestly, I really hope they add a Wii Online, like Nintendo Switch Online Wii edition, and the Link's crossbow training better be added in it. There's no reason not to have it. That's like that, Wii Sports, all the gimmicky, stupid Wii games better be in it. Prime Remastered and Dread, I see. Okay, so full-on Metroid. We'll get Zelda 2 Master Quest. Well, okay. Don't we already have that? New Game Plus? At least you get to transfer your level up. But you know, it's funny, Nintendo made the SP mode for Nintendo Switch Online, and that's still too hard for me. I like Zelda 2, but find with the remake. I would love a remake so I can actually enjoy Zelda 2, because I don't like the way it is now. But like, imagine a 2D, almost Metroidvania-esque Zelda game based off of Zelda 2. And Zelda 2 was ambitious. Like, the dungeons were crazy. I introduced Dark Link. It had every sage town name from Ocarina of Time. Like, it had a lot of cool things going for it, so... Really, I imagine... I haven't seen any of your videos, Austin, but I imagine you being a lot more talkative, at least based off of how you chat. But it's funny, K-Slays is calling you out like that. Somebody Discord was giving me shit yesterday. Just saying I like Zelda in a friendly manner, of course. Oh, Zelda 2, okay. Play Zelda 2 Redux mod, it fixes so much. Ooh, yeah, I can imagine. I will look, you know what? Let me put it in my Google search so I don't forget. Zelda 2 Let me see this YouTube video. Let me just see it. So, whoa! It's kind of like Link's Awakening HD, where it widescreens everything. It looks so clean. So what else do they enhance? Do they enhance like the sword? Can Link do this, or does he still just jab? I need to see. I'm actually genuinely really curious. He still does that. You still have to crouch and grab. Okay, I would want him to rehaul everything. Like, pick up items without having to crouch grab, level up easier, more text. Don't have a guy say, I'm fucking error, and be like, oh, that's it. I don't have the boss key, I just realized. I don't have the boss key. Always be loud, good recording at age, appearance. I feel, dude, you know, Austin, I was living in your boat when I was younger. That's exactly what happened to me. Do I pull one of these? Like, we have the whip. Oh no, let's go higher up and yank this first. Yeah, let's do that. And, oh, I can go here once I get rid of the waterfall. True, that's what I want to do. Okay, a couple things I need to do. Still jazz, everything feels more fluid. Okay. Well, I'm just hoping Nintendo has Mercury Steam just straight up like, yo, can you make us a 2D Zelda remake? Just do it. Like, please. That would be so cool. That would be so dope. The forgotten, lost, black sheep of the Zelda series being given a second life. Like, why the hell not? I haven't opened up this. No, no, okay. What is the exit here? Oh, it opened up an unlocked door. That was super weird. Is this the boss key? No, it's a... I mean, I needed those at one point. For living alone, you can be loud as you want. Yeah, no, I can imagine. It was very much like that for me as well when I lived with my parents and would record. Okay, this has been lifted up, but it's still taking me to this base area. But we're done completely with the space area. I'm pretty sure. I never did the actual down the toilet route though, so I think I need to do the down the toilet route. Screaming at 1 a.m. My neighbors called the cops and they was playing Bioshock really. Damn. Luckily, where my setup is, it's the complete opposite side of where my neighbors would be, so I doubt they'll hear me. But if we play any like bassy music, oh, they come a knocking. But the only reason I want a TP sequel is in hopes that because what Tears of the Kingdom is Breath of the Wild, I'm able to enjoy that version of Zelda more. A lot of gripes with Twilight Princess. I feel ya. When replaying it recently, it wasn't hitting the way I remember it. But man, for me, a sequel though, for that, if it's not going to be based off of the tech demo that Nintendo showed 10 plus years ago, make it a game where we play as Colin and Colin becomes the hero, and it's a less impactful story, and maybe the rifts to the Twilight Realm has been reopened and Colin has to do it now, or I don't know. Okay, so clearly there's a switch that I need to hit that I forgot to hit over there. That's what I need to do. Yep. Again, doing dungeons out of order, very weird. And I don't know why Link can't climb much when he's in water. Where is it? Huh? Wait, what? Maybe just stand on the tadpole and then yank it. There we go. Yeah. Definitely overcomplicated that one. Okay. Life advice for a 24-year-old. Live in the now. Something I gotta tell myself, tell this day. Now, tell now. The TP Wii U taking a look. I know, right? I'm still not over. I still think that's the best looking Zelda has ever looked. That day and night cycle, the Temple of Time, everything about it. And it's like, please, Nintendo, give us more of that. They never capitalized on it. It was a cool tech demo they showed, and that's it. And it was forgotten after that. Flip it. Dip it. Clip it, baby. I look back at my old videos, I say a lot of used to be. Dude, I can relate to that. I'm so fucking obnoxious in my older videos, so it's understandable. If anything, it's a good thing to look back and to feel like you've improved. That means you are continuously improving. At least you're not stagnant. I like darker Zelda games, like the first one DP. Link felt very stiff with his movements. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, those are my top 2 Zelda games, so I 100% feel you. I wish Tears of the Kingdom felt that, like, more darker. Again, my biggest copium was, like, since they really showed off the Blood Moon again, I thought the Blood Moon was going to be reimagined. They were going to have the Blood Moon draw out all night, and you have to, like, survive all night with hordes of enemies. And you can't sleep that night, and it happens every, I don't know, but that would get annoying over time. But how cool would that have been, at least if it happened once? Those ones are annoying in every Zelda game, though. Improved commentary. It made sense when I first started making content. Hey, nice. And I mean, again, that's the main reason why I want to redo all of my older playthroughs, because I feel like, yeah, I've improved so much. They're hard to watch, and it's crazy because people still watch them till this very day. This very second, someone might be watching an old playthrough, and it's like, bruh. You know what I just realized? Well, I gotta open this first. Okay, and then I can hook shot. I don't have to Indiana Jones it. The Zelda game, so I don't know what to say anymore because oh no, my camera. No! Yo, perfect. You guys like it? Should I just keep the camera like that for the rest of the stream? Let me see if my other camera's battery is not as depleted as this one. This is so fucking annoying. Please. Please have some juice. Please. Okay, it looks like it does. I'm gonna pop this one in the older one. Right, we got the perfect for you. Link is losing stamina. Okay, we don't got much time. Wait. Okay. Oh God! We're fine. Okay. We're not gonna leave it like that. I watch a lot of your old places because I'm working from home and it's nice to have some noise in the background. I appreciate it, JLJ. But yeah, I mean, you know, it won't change much if I redo them. I'm gonna keep the old one still up. Okay, I'm literally just missing the boss key. And it's right down the toilet we go. Flush away. I like how the music just kind of gets gloomier and doomier. Like, oh, you're not where you want to be. Okay. Perfect. I like how they die immediately from contact with the water. Do bokoblins also die like that? I know in Breath of the Wild: Tears of the Kingdom they do. Also, wait, what does he drop? Is he holding the fucking boss key? Wait. He is! What? That is hilarious. Okay, I don't even need to use this small key. We're done. Wow, that's a big key to have. Have a good one, Toasty. Alright. Out of the toilet we go. We had our fun. I said, well, I don't want to redoing every old playthrough of mine. We're mostly blind, so I don't have a capture card. Yes, everybody becomes very random. You have one now, or you say you don't have one? Luckily, I mean, you can emulate it. You'll get better quality. And they do die in this game by getting knocked into the water? Okay, so they can never swim, I guess. Bokoblins, swimming, don't mix. Kind of like Link in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom in particular. He only has so much stamina to swim above water before he's done. And he also sinks to his doom, death, demise, and destruction. Okay. Let's get out of here. Where's the way out? Here? Yeah. Okay. Let's finish this dungeon. Best boss in this game. Time. That didn't sound broken at all. It's time for the best boss in the game. There we go. All right, this is actually literally the hardest one to do. Like, nothing in the world comes closer. I think you want to put it this way, actually. Yeah, there we go. Wait, what? What's up, Shrimply? I'm waiting for the day. I'm watching someone play Majora's Mask Randomizer and people has to finish the fast. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, that would be nice though. But I'm trying to think. When and if and when I do another Majora's Mask Randomizer, I'm gonna make sure you can have Fierce Deity accessible outside of bosses. I really regret not having that in our initial first randomizer of the game. What's your favorite mini boss and mini boss in TP? So wait, favorite boss and mini boss in TP. Okay, literally, the Bowser-like battle against the Goron in the halfway point of the Goron Mines. That's my favorite mini boss. Favorite boss is Zant because he's essentially all the bosses combined and more hilarious. So it's a cop-out answer, but he really do be that cool. But I like Fyrus. I generally love the boss and mini boss for the Goron. I love the fact that they are Gorons but possessed, and they look so rinky-dinky when their masks are off. The physics engine doesn't play nice with being underwater. Well, Nintendo has to innovate and figure out a way to make them both coincide together because I really want that. I want to see it. Again, Genshin Impact got underwater update before Tears of the Kingdom even has it. It would have been cool if their DLC was like some kind of Atlantis, but of Zelda, like some underwater, the ancient Zora Waterworks, the true history. Oh God. This is the best boss of PDs I got so chef. I mean, here's the thing. Once he took off his mask, he became not as likable. For me, I liked him more menacing, less recognizable, more of a mystery. You know, showing him his monkey, goofy side ruined him for me. Dungeon's boss fight is well done. You know, favorite boss fight and dungeon in this game. Let's go! I was so bad. Okay, let's try again. I think you can parry that. I think. But whatever, we don't need to do that. Just let him hit. Come on. Good. Come on, bro. Okay, bro, put her away. Please? Oh my God, I couldn't stab him in time, dude. You can cheese the hell out of this guy, but I don't think the motion controls will fucking allow me to, dude. Okay. There we go, I stab. I can stab. I believe. Favorite boss, right? I don't know how I feel about that now. Okay, there we go. And we're using the Master Switch, we should be really quick. That's one of the things that made Tears of the Kingdom better. You know, if they did, I agree. I would have taken that over the deaths. Tie between Stone Tower Temple and Construct Factory. Funny enough, mine is a tie between Stone Tower Temple and the Spirit Temple from Ocarina of Time. Literally, the final two dungeons in the N64 releases are my absolute favorite. Okay, you can do this early. You can do this early. He needs to move his other two hands, right? Now we probably need to get rid of one more. I think now I can do it early, right? Move the other hands. Okay, there we go. Keep jamming. All right, we're done. Yeah, Prison's probably the worst boss, but no, again, there's worse. I really, really don't like the Octoroks, the big ones. The big Octo. All right, here we go. Now the battle really begins. Give me that sword. So we were able to do this in the Wind Waker, which is really cool, but... Oh, it's so much more satisfying in this game. Break that down. Okay, no. I think using the Master Sword is better. Does more damage? I don't know. You Love the Imprison, bruh. I understand you like Skyward Sword, but you gotta love everything about it. Oh yeah! Does anyone know if the sword, this bigger sword is better? Oh god. You like got? Interesting. You're talking to someone else? Baseline man? Motion controls with the whip is so annoying, otherwise cool boss. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, when you can get past that. It reminds me of it's not at all like a Souls boss, but this design reminds me of one. You know, I'll be honest, I don't think I said I enjoy God either. I don't really like him. I'd say in Majora's Mask, my favorite boss battle would have to be Twin Mold. Specifically in the 3DS version. I love shit becoming Aaron from Attack on Titan. Wait. Finish it! No. I think they do about the same thing. Then I'll keep the sword for the next set of attacks. Crazy with the Master Sword, it's just a spin to win, baby. Alright, let's finish this once and for all. Die! Don't stop till he drops. I don't feel like I do more damage, but I don't know. I legit, you know what I hate? When doing the time trial for this, I feel like it's literally a hit or miss with how long this boss can take. That's my only issue. Luckily we're not doing it. Oh, speaking of which, am I gonna have to do it in this randomizer? I don't, right? I'm not. We have the Hylian shield, and I mean, unless there's like a very crucial item. Let's hope not. Actually, Odolwa would be my favorite. And then Twin Mold. There is a bug. I know what you're talking about. I still like it though. There's something about the way Link is like walking all menacingly, and he acts so much different with the giant mask on. It's just, and it came out around the peak of Attack on Titan, so it hit even more. Right, because that's when Attack on Titan was actually releasing seasons before like went on a hiatus. I never finished it because it took such a. Also, no, I think you only heard the kids laughing before he died. But spooky, right? Two moments 3DS is like you batting your opinion. You have to hit specific way you never kill. I might be misremembering it because I haven't played the 3DS version in about a decade. So you know what? I'm not gonna say any absolutes. Okay, what is this? It's not a heart container, right? Okay, that was so worth it. Wow. Now we'll get one more item at least. Two more? Yeah, no, Adol is probably my favorite actually. Now that I think about it, because I can say in both games I enjoy it. E-I-O, E-I-O. Oh, good eye. Oh, good eye. I don't know what he says, but you know. Okay. We haven't even done the. Still haven't done the first dungeon. Dude, you can get 9,000. I don't even remember the Tycoon wallet was that big. What the fuck am I gonna do with all those rupees, dude? How do I even get that much? I guess doing the Thunder Dragon completely. But okay. So that's done. Pharaon is now 100%. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Within Pharaon, at least. There is a chest over here that I could grab. Never mind. We literally got Elden's song from here. What if we get a different part of the dragon song? Dual chance on every ride. I feel it. Literally. Like it's so ingrained. You can now get 6767 rupees. Is that it? Wait, what? What does that mean? Okay. What are we getting? The worst thing possible. But now I can backtrack this way. And I don't know if it was. There might be another chest. There might be, but I don't know because the map doesn't have, like, it's not like the dungeons where it literally tells you where every single chest is. I think there might be a chest here. Does anyone remember? Is there a chest here? A secret? Something? Along the way? A piece of heart? Brain rot stuff. Oh. I see. I need to rot my brain more so I can get it. Gorg's your favorite? That's an interesting choice, Zelda Gamer. I feel like that's up there with one of my least favorites. Especially the 3DS version. No, maybe 3DS version is better. I think I actually prefer the 3DS version. Like the chest was vanilla. Oh, was it vanilla? That's what we would have gotten? Probably just that. Gen Z does this whole 6, 7. Oh. Well, did you guys know that 6 is actually afraid of 7? You guys know that? You want to know why? Because 7, 8, 9! Sorry. I remember the first time I heard that joke was, ooh, there is a chest up here. Dexter? Was it Dexter? Dexter's laboratory? I don't know why he's the only one who said laboratory like that. Why did he have an accent? Why did Dexter have an accent when no one else did? Even like the song, he's like, in Dexter's laboratory. Is cool 3DS version because underwater Dagongo fight. Yeah, I feel like it was a lot more fun. Gen Beta just started, but yeah, Gen Alpha. You know, baby Lucas, Gen Beta. He's a beta. I already know that's gonna be a thing. He's gonna tell me in school, like, kids making fun of me, they're alphas and I'm beta. I don't know. I bet you that's gonna be like some stupid thing. Like, you know, kids. They're fucking stupid. We're all that were there. Hell, I'm still fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Without Fierce Guillotine. I mean, they're all pretty easy with Fierce Guillotine. Your nieces and nephews say, I see. I don't know what I want to do next. There's too much to do. Do I just continue through the Sky Keep? No, come on. We finished all the Lair. Did we finish both of them? We finished the Sand Ship and the Lair Mining Facility. So, I mean, we have, I guess all that leaves us with is Elden, and we should commit to it because I haven't done anything. I haven't done either of the 2 dungeons. I can't do the second dungeon, the Fire Sanctuary, because I don't have the red fireproof earring, but... Waiting for the 4th stream, what's happening? Yo, let's go, Lightning. And luckily you made it for a good one. Actually doing stuff. I doubt it'll be a thing because his classmates would be Gen Beta. Nah, here's the thing. You're right. Never mind. But all of his classmates would be, right? When was the cutoff? I started learning stuff in school that I have never used in my life, like algebra. Exactly. Geometry. Dude, honestly, biology. Bro. English, literature, bro. I don't use shit. Probably, well, maybe I'm proof that you do need school. You major things could be behind the bus rush, could be Master Sword, and True Master. Fuck. I thought I had the last piece of the Triforce. Do I not have all 3 pieces? I know we got Courage. I know we got Wisdom. Did I get Power? Maybe I didn't. Well, maybe we'll get it here. In the Land of Power itself. It started this year, or just like at the beginning of this year? Let's do it. I love the architecture, the vibe of this dungeon. You know, the elephants greeting you with their trunks on fire. All the dragons and the aesthetic. I mean, obviously I love gold and red, and they really come together here. Okay, let the chest hunting begin. Yeah, this one I'm just doing the dungeons looking for that last missing thing, which I guess would be the true Master Sword, because yeah, I guess I can't take on Demise, so that's our last item we're really looking for, right? I don't know if I have the final piece of the Triforce, but like, I'll end up looking for the remaining stuff once I'm completely done in the Skykeep, and we'll just see what happens after that. But I won't go to the Skykeep until I'm done with everything else I want to do. And I mean, maybe even tomorrow we'll be doing the finale. I don't know. Let's hope. Wait, I'm confused. So you do you use them in your day-to-day? Probably no, right? Well, English, I'm sure you do. Literature, I'm sure you do. I'm sure basic. I'm sure up until some point, school is really needed, but after that point, at least a day-to-day. You know what? Don't take my advice. I'm a fucking idiot. I was a high school super senior, so maybe I shouldn't give advice. School. Ooh, nice. Oh, but see, I didn't need school to figure out that you don't need the beetle and that you can just rip the rope with the arrow. Dude, I'm a goddamn genius! Again, we could use the beetle, but we don't have to. They call it super senior. So super senior is you don't have enough credit to graduate high school, so they try to keep you in front of the year. And the reason why I didn't have enough credits because I would skip all my classes. I think the only class I did good in was art, and it's the only one I would actually attend because I had attendance. Oh, one kind of away from the music. I was gonna be a super senior, but instead it became a super dropout. Let's go! I feel ya. I didn't complete my super senior year. You know what it is? You should. Okay, yeah. No, yeah. I prioritized YouTube over school, which I think in the grand scheme of things was probably for the best. Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. We've been grounded. See, my mom did not give a shit. Literally, Sully and I would both just skip. We would come back home from lunch and never go back to school. So we would have half days every day. So pretty much anything after lunch, every single class after lunch, I just would not have been to. Okay. You know, I feel like, you know, when you're at that point in high school, you stop caring, and it's just more so to make sure you graduate. Let's go there and care until. Wait, damn, wait, really? Child Protective Services was called on you? At that age? Wouldn't you already be 18 by then? You said in year 9 of school? I forgot. British people same terminology as we do with grades. But so you're 9 years old to pick a subject, English, so 90% of PE. Yo, PE, actually, now you mentioned PE. Never attended. They said if you still go ground, yeah. Luckily, my mom didn't give a shit. You were 16, I see. That's good, Peter Austin. What's up here? I just want to make sure I kind of do everything I need to do first. And then... That's fine. Who cares? I got my own. Oh god! Okay, that worked out. I used to do that. With report cards? Oh, I never let my dad see it. I would have gotten beat up. Like, I would have gotten in trouble. So... Store would be... Okay, let's look at the map. Make sure I'm not missing any. Alright. Let's get the other two. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make sure all the mistakes and all the stupidity I did, I don't pass it on to my kid. And I'll be, here's the thing, I'll be one step ahead of him because I would have already done all of this nonsense, so I'll be expecting it from him. Okay, cool. You know, it's funny how signatures for kids are like all you need when it's like, it's the easiest thing to forge. Especially if your parents don't have good penmanship or literally their signature, like mine is just a scribble. I hope, well, Baby Lucas will know how to forge it. I'm just sorry, no. The question is, will he? Probably. If he's anything like me, bro, I should only expect the worst. You're right, signatures are funny because they're just scribbles. Like, my signature is never consistent with my paperwork, my documents, and everything. It just depends on my mood that day. I'm going to learn signatures, you never have to sign anything again, never question. That's cool. Your mom was one step ahead of things. Okay. Look at them just chilling, the bros. The Zol bros. Ah! Ooh. Come on, really? Okay, sober. GG's. Give me chest. Is the chest gonna appear here or in the middle? I don't know. I think it's in the middle. Crap. But this room reminds me so much of Ocarina of Time, and I'm sure it's in reference to it. The way the platforms are positioned and everything. Ooh. Actually, let me grab both. Come on! The second they start flashing within seconds. At least you didn't use it lightning for. Imagine if you used your mom's checkbook. And I mean, how would you pull out the money though? Actually, never mind. Okay. Oh, let's go! And it made a new heart container. Not bad. Now, anything else in this room? No. So let's just go. Yeah, it's funny. Thank God they didn't, but this is... So in Super Mario Galaxy, a game that barely utilizes motion controls, they had Mario when he's on top of a ball. You have to bounce him with the remote, and it was so fucking annoying. Yet in this game, where the game is all about abusing motion controls, you don't have to do that. And I guess because you couldn't sword strike. Maybe that's the main reason why. They would have made it annoying. But yeah, it's funny because in Galaxy it's so much more annoying to maneuver, which is rare to say about that game in comparison to Skyward Sword. Because everything else in Galaxy is easier. Difficult to align properly. It's mainly the motion controls. I'll be honest. Like I feel like once you can maneuver it, all right, it shouldn't take too long. I want to say it hasn't been too difficult so far. You do this in school? Looking forward to anything? Care about school anyway. Fair enough. I mean, it's worked out for you. Your parents didn't care, but also you didn't need them to care. For me, I probably needed my parents to care. Yeah, I was way too lazy. Even homework, like if I were to do homework, it would be during the period of, like literally as the teacher is coming into the classroom and saying, I'm gonna collect your homework, that's when I would start doing it. Okay. Just keep going, but wait, let me make sure there's no chests throughout here until the very end over there. Okay. Oh, yo, Austin, and here, let me recommend the sensor bar to you. It does the job for the most part. It lets you directly connect it to Dolphin, and it works pretty good. Like, I'll recommend it. If you want, I'll send you the link. It's 30 bucks, but it really does the job. As you can see, like, you know, it's not as bad as before. That's interesting, Kaysler. I don't know how or what I'm gonna do for my kid's future. I'll figure out day by day. I mean, like, okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on Discord, I guess. Wait. What is here? What is it? Where's this thing? Bro! It's because I'm master at blocking every attack. Is this just a save point? That's all this is? I guess it is, yeah, and to go back. For those excuses to get my homework, that actually happens. Took and treated out my homework. My teacher still got attention for not completing. Wow. Yeah, I think I've used a dog at my homework excuse. I don't have a dog, but I've used that excuse before. I don't know if it worked for me or not, to be honest. Yeah, see this in Mario Galaxy. Oh my god, the motion controls. Thank God. There's nothing difficult about this. It's supposed to seem difficult, like Link balancing himself on a ball, but like, nah, it's pretty straightforward. I tell my teachers I'm not going to pass. Wait, how do your teachers tell me I'm not going to pass? I did not. Oh, and you did just to prove my bro. What is my brain? I see. This is probably why I need to stay in school. I just proved my teachers right. Alright, let's see what's this. Lucas could say butter chewed it. True. My cat ate my homework. Okay. That's it, and then we just gotta make our way to the final room. Okay, sweet. This dungeon is actually very short. I think, but it makes sense. It's the second dungeon in the game. Okay. I think I have to still hit one more switch. Now, speaking of Butter 2.0. I don't think she's down here anymore, but she was earlier. I'll eventually show you guys the new Butter. What's up, Nathan? No, it's all good. Glad you made it. Things were just about to heat up, eh? Yeah. Okay. Let's rush our way to the boss key, which is the boss chest, because we already have the boss key. See if that gives us anything worthwhile, and if not, it's fine. What? Come on. That would have been nice. Oh, God. I kind of parried it. I always had dogs, to be honest. You shrugged. I think it's too much of a fake thing that when it does happen, it's like, what do you say? Like, it actually happened. I guess I'd blame what? Like, you would say, not pop culture, just TV, media in general. It kind of, it made that a stereotype. School swimming pool, Professor High School, because being in the southwest of the UK wasn't heated and freezing. Swimming. I don't think my school ever had a pool. Okay, well, not the best. Let's try again. I think I want it to like kind of clip on this and yeah, take a while and then maybe not so good. There we go. That's it. All right. So yeah, while there is so much to do, tying up these loose ends when you know you're not going to get much of a reward isn't as exciting, but it's still something. I guess outside of, I mean, we'll see. Oh God, whoa! Was that supposed to happen, or is that the physics being janky? I don't think that rock was supposed to remain there. Alright, anyways. The Indiana Jones aspect of this dungeon, the... like... It's fitting, though. I mean, Wind Waker really kind of had a lot of stuff like this, but this is just hilarious. Like, running away from, like... This is like Crash Bandicoot at this point. And okay, just a slow movie. Let's do it. It's quiet. Too quiet. Uh-oh. Coughing up a ball. Oh, no! So I wonder, what happens if you do get hit? It's just a game over? They don't... I said, well, okay, I had to figure this out. Yeah, was it glitch? Okay, wait. Do you want to continue adventuring? Yes? Where do I start? Okay. That's no biggie. Well, now I know. I needed to figure that out because I would have never done it in a normal playthrough. So you literally get a full-on game over. What if you jump in the fire? You just have to read. Okay. Right. Instant death. It's similar to the ancient cisterns statue feat. The one-hit obliter, literally. But yeah, if you get crushed, but that one makes more sense because you literally get crushed. But I guess this one you also get crushed. Anyways. Wow. It goes in from one mouth to the other. That's interesting. Didn't it eventually swallow it once you open this up? Okay. There you go. I'm done. All right, Mike Wazowski time. We've killed his wife. Now it's time for the main course, I guess. And then that just leaves us with the fire sanctuary. Now the question is, will I get the fireproof earring from doing this? though? I probably won't. You never seen Link's Skyward Sword? Yeah, so I'm the one who the Zelda master had to show it to you. I mean, it's a part of the game. It's a part of the experience. You know, that's kind of why I showed it. I always thought it was interesting, Zelda, yeah, literally being chained here. All right. Isn't that the boss? Jess, wait, what? Dude, that's an interesting theory. What if... No, because another boulder here. Never mind. Wait, no, it is. Wait, didn't he turn into it? Wait. The boss was the boulder. Why am I just realizing this? Oh my god, we were being chased by the boss. Yeah, it's the ugliest one too. It's so silly looking. What is this? This is not menacing. It's a circle with a mouth. But it does get the Gongo aspect where it sucks. And then you. That's cool. Like I don't know why I just now like came to the conclusion that the boss literally was the boulder. I don't know why I did that. Actually, dude, what if that actually ignited him and worked out? Huh? You can reset the phase like that? Cool. Okay, anyways. Hit it! There we go. Literally one hit. What's up, Star? We're doing alright, getting by. Hope you're doing well. The fire spider. I guess as, you know, it has 6 legs, right? You know, I'm aware, Jess. You were right. It's a cool observation. I will now look at it that way from here on out. Okay. Come on, man. I would just take the heart container. Okay. Dude, this whole dungeon was actually not worth it if we don't get something worthwhile right now. Am I even going to get another item, though, from leaving? I guess, yeah, because you get a tablet piece. Technically, we'd get Lanayru's tablet. By tablet, I mean like her iPad. The goddess Nehru's iPad. Yeah, it's making me realize how many monster horns were in chests in the base game. There's quite a bit, I guess. Oh, yo, guys. Technically above us here would be Akala, right? I mean, again, that's my theory. It's everybody's theory. That at least the only place that's currently intact, because it looks exactly like this, is, you know, the Spring of Power from Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Like, this is it. If you've seen my Hyrule Dungeon now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Chicken or beef? Honestly, depends on the day. I like both. I'd say, I guess if I had to pick beef, there's more versatility in beef. You know, you got thigh and breast. And that's really a wing, whatever. But, like, with meat, you got steak, ground beef, you know, all sorts of stuff. I say all sorts of stuff. I can't think of anything else. But there's more, trust me. Okay, remember when I pointed out that Zelda was always rewarded? How many goddesses did we get? Always had a reward issue. Rando's proved that so hard. It's true, but nothing comes close to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom when it comes to the reward issue. Because, again, at least in other Zelda games, we got stuff like, I don't know, the Golden Master Sword, the Tempered Master Sword upgrade that you didn't have to go out of your way for if you collected enough ore in, like, A Link Between Worlds, or you had... Like, the magic armor was pretty shit. But, like, Wind Waker's magic armor was alright. That was cool. You had Fierce Deity's Mask from Majora's Mask. Even Infinite Rupees from Ocarina of Time after collecting the initial 50 gold skeletons and getting the other 50. I don't know, there was more incentive to want to go 100% in those games, but having the hardest game to 100% being Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and literally giving you an actual useless inventory item as your reward is the biggest insult Nintendo could have done. So these are only for when it's... Wait, oh, I can do it now. I just realized I can do... And that's probably where we're gonna obtain the final thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let me leave and come back. So, let's do Elden in prison section. Not whoa. That's only in Faron. The prison section. Remove "im" from the name. You eat too much chicken, prefer beef? I eat too much beef. I still prefer beef. Great Fairy Sword as well. Majora's Mask had some cool stuff. You know? Gilded Sword. Like, yeah, there was... I mean, I can't think of a single cool, you know, bomb-ass skibbity item from Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild that requires effort to do and that you feel rewarded when you finally get it. Like, the outfits are cool, but those aren't really much... You don't have to really try to get those. And then, yeah, the main rewards... Freaking Tunic of the Wild / Ancient Heroes aspect. Ass and Assier. I hate them both. I made a whole video also about that again. I feel like, you know, I still gotta like point out these videos if you want like a condensed, opinionated segment of just that with no distractions. I'm cool with opening chests and finding a gem because they actually do something. But Breath of the Wild, I'm so pissed opening a chest and finding. Oh, true. You're right, because you can use them for. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and that is the one thing that Tears of the Kingdom did kind of improve a little bit, and by a little bit, I just mean a little bit. It did make at least finding material seem way more worthwhile because it wasn't just to upgrade your outfit. So that's so true. I'm able to eat raw steak. I know some people. Able to just look so gross. Yes, I've eaten raw steak before. I've eaten raw ground beef. Raw steak, not so much because it's a bit too chewy and it's hard. Like, if you get grass-fed, fresh beef, you can eat it raw, essentially. That's the beauty of it. But, you know, just to be safe, I like to cook it a little bit. I cook it pretty well done at this point because it's easier to go down. But it's probably healthier if you cook it less. And that's why I know a lot of people do eat raw, because you do cook out a lot of the nutrients in the beef, or really anything. All right, let's do this again. Majora's Mask feels like a waste because I'm shy with Lionel's. But it'd be helpful, right? Lionel's won't attack you. Also, the best reward in Breath of the Kingdom comes to doing the Coliseum with the 5 Lionels, the fun challenge. Oh. Speaking of Majora's Mask, yeah. I still don't think those are that exciting because they were DLC items in Breath of the Wild. And, like, I understand. That's the thing. If you never played Breath of the Wild, oh, my God, getting the Phantom and Ganon set or the Fierce Deity set or something without Amiibo and finding it out for the first time would be so cool. But you don't. It's not like that for already people who played Breath of the Wild. If... They should have just reinvented the Phantom Ganon set, made it something else. They should have given us a completely different Majora's Mask, a different mask, like entirely. They should have just redone all of that, because reusing all of it, coming from Breath of the Wild, and knowing what the item does on top of it, it doesn't at all feel that exciting. Your medium steak? Nice. For me, medium probably would be the... I mean, I've had it where it's, well done. I've had well done. I've had rare. I've had medium rare. I don't know. Yeah, it depends on. It really depends on the cut of the steak too. All right, I appreciate it, Nicole. Have a good one yourself. Pisses me off that. Wait. Majora's Mask is OP, sitting in front of you. Right? Literally, exactly. Like literally in Lake Locomo. Like. 2 steps away from the Great Plateau, you can already be masked up. Okay, I want to go... I think this will take me where I want to go. I just want to start getting the other chests on the other side. So, over here. We just need to get across this. Whoa! Okay. That didn't mess me up, luckily. Wait. How do I get around here? I don't remember. Trying to do this quickly is not... I think I have to go through this way. I think I have to go through this way, right? Yeah, probably. Come on. Really have steak? I have steak almost every other day. Or some kind of similar protein. What is going on? Bro, what is going on, man? I don't even know what I just did. Don't want to do that. Okay, there we go, finally. No, I can't go that way. I think it's also blocked. Right? It is. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta ride this. Ah, now I remember. They really don't want you to leave this area. You're not. I don't think you can. I think you're literally soft locked in here until you complete this. And you said you hate how Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom handle amiibo rewards too. I agree. Trust me. Like, they should have been better rewards, but they were so good in Breath of the Wild. They nerfed them. They gave you the items in game, and then they It's like they kind of listened, but they listened to the wrong group of people. The people are like, oh, don't put cool unlockables behind amiibo. They're like, okay, you know what? Sure, we won't. But we're still gonna sell new amiibo and make them so not worth it. And then we're gonna put all the amiibo outfits in the game and not provide any new cool outfits. Yeah, at least you got the amiibo ones. Maybe you didn't get it initially. Okay. What? There you go. Okay, now this is where we had to stop because we couldn't do this. There we go. More skylines. Yes, that would have also helped. Unique, not just more copy paste archipelagos, but like the real deal, the real spiel, the real meal. Am I done with Doctor Time? There's other good Zelda games on the 64. What do you mean? Bro, Majora's Mask? Well, no, you did. I forgot. You've done both already. Yeah, that's it. Those are the only two Zelda games, unless you do ROM hacks. Alright. So, last two chests I can get here. There's no chest near me? Okay, good. So, one here. One here. Let's go. I could save, but I don't think it matters. It's going alright. Husk, hope you're doing well. You can't. Well, Tiny, not all of them, right? How long is this gonna be? What's going on? What? What's the point of coming here if I can't do anything? The fuck? I can hookshot here, but that will require me to go all the way back around. I don't want to do that. I can't bomb this, of course. Maybe that's just a glitch. Let me try again. Okay, let me make sure. Oh, you can bomb them. It just means you just need the bomb. Never mind. I could have bombed this. Oh, I'm an idiot. So I could have actually done this earlier. I didn't need. Well, I didn't have the bombs or the whip back then. So never mind. Okay, I overcomplicated the fuck out of this. Appreciate it, Kim. And yeah, leave a like if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that as well. I can't stand physical DLC, and putting legacy gear in the depths was the move. That sucked, buying pieces of plastic to get them, so I never did. I know, trust me, I get it. That's what I'm saying. They remedied it for a group of people, but what about the already amiibo collectors? Could they at least have gotten something interesting? But whatever. I mean, I guess you feel justified. Nintendo was like, you know what? If you buy an amiibo, you're literally gonna get a fucking paraglider skin. We're not gonna limit anything cool behind it. But it's like, then what's the point of them existing, you know? It's just like, you can make a unique new outfit. It cannot, come on, I don't know. We're paying $30 for a fucking amiibo. You can't just give us something kind of cool, like... Most people didn't get the amiibo either. Yeah, well, I'm one of the few, I guess. Real life copied Zelda. That's true. We didn't have bombs in Zelda. Can I make the jump from here? Okay, good. I don't want to wait for another one to come down. Alright, what's in this one? Scatter shot. I think I have that. God damn it. That's actually an upgrade I've done manually myself. You got the Paradise skins and hated half of them. I'll be honest, here's the thing. So I only opened the tool-in-one, right? I have it. I cannot be bothered to open up the remaining ones. Like, I have Sidon, Riju, and Yunobo all just kind of sitting there. And when I get Minoru, it's just going to sit there. I don't see the point in opening them. It's like, the significance of opening them, it's like it's going to devalue the product. Maybe I can resell them. But on top of it, it's like, I'm not going to get anything cool out of it. And I mean, as Tiny mentioned, I could probably scan it without even opening the box, but it doesn't always work like that. Okay. Last one's up here. Or over there. That looks pretty close and simple. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. I don't know why. Holy shit. Okay, we're done. We still gotta maneuver around here, though. Which way? This way? Yeah. I think you'd use the scatter shot, maybe, and then you'd hit it. I don't know. Who cares? Those are nice questions, so bear with me. What bathroom hand soap do you prefer? I'd have to check, but I use a lot of... My wife likes getting Bed Bath Body Works. I don't know the name. But the one I currently use is so nice because it has like an orangish vibe to it. Wait, I need the red earring. Can I continue this? I don't think I can. I need a red earring. And I need it stat. That's what my 2 cents of me, but fuck that. Never again. I never did, actually. I only have one of each Zelda amiibo. Bath and Body Work. Okay, let's even close. Why did I implement bed as a part of the title? I don't know. But yeah, that, that's some good, really good stuff, actually. My favorite is like the vanilla scented things. Bath and Body Works is good. Don't ask me. I'm in the UK. You won't have what I have. I see. True. So, will Fi let me crisp up and burn and run through here? Technically, the volcano erupted. Shouldn't everything be insanely hot? You implemented bed because Bath and Beyond. Oh, Bed Bath and Beyond. That's the thing. Okay, that's what. The triple B's. Whoa, that's some Tears of the Kingdom stuff. You won't let me in. What do I do? I don't care. I need my stuff. Interesting. Instantly igniting the bomb, though, it was something I thought only Breath of the Wild started. Surprised they didn't put his chest here. But they did. Wait, what's the... Wait. Like there's a harp I can mess with. I might be soft. At least I'm soft locked for the rest of this area until I get my earring, which yeah, kind of sucks. Well, let's try to get out of here. Do you prefer Va Ruta or Va Meadow? I prefer Va Meadow in terms of the environment. I think I just should say Va. I really like Va Ruta though. Like, don't get me wrong, Va Ruta's setting and the lighting, and I think it was the first dungeon I did in my initial playthrough, my very first playthrough of the game. But in my re-LP or when I revisit the game, I rush for Volley's Gale, and I feel like Va Meadow is the easiest. And I do think Nintendo kind of nudges you to, even though it's your choice, I feel like Nintendo kind of nudges you to that direction first. Vanilla cinnamon scent, they both sound delicious. Coconut as well. Yeah, all of those. You like any of the Divine Bees? Okay, we gotta go up here. I really do enjoy them, but yeah, as dungeons they're not great. But like, I'm sad they removed them from Tears of the Kingdom. Again, all mention of Sheikah, outside of I guess the repurposed towers, replaced, gone. It would have been cool to find him in the depths. Imagine if they were like, you know, just very hidden in the depths in some corner of each of Hyrule, and it's like, you know, we don't need a use for them, so we just moved them down there. It would have been a nice little Easter egg. Okay. So yeah, that was a bust, sadly, but it's okay. Tech is mentioned voice memories. Yep, and no, I mean they do they do a good job technically to fill in the giant ass plot hole that everyone complains about, which is, so what the fuck did happen to the Sheikah tech? And the reasoning is, oh, to rebuild all these towers, we had to deconstruct a lot of the tech and repurpose it. And it's, okay. Fair enough. I mean, I already assumed that was the case, but. We left Silver and Zelda invented digging trap. Everything has been originally in Zelda first. They say art imitates life, bruh. It's life imitates art. Okay. I don't know, but the trip leader has rubber ducks. It's getting passed out. Everyone on the bot. What? That's weird. Why rubber duck? They double down on it, disappearing, but Robbie and Purra hint at the repurpose. Yeah. It's not, that's not enough, that's not, like, it's not enough to, you know, scratch the itch I had, or, you know, it didn't do a good job making up for literally removing every shrine, every guardian, everything. Like, you could have left a couple rusted guardians. Technically, there is one on top of Purra's place. And Robbie's place, like the tech labs are the only thing that still have something. Okay, what do I do next, though? We are sitting on some gratitude crystals. Maybe I have enough to upgrade? Let's check. And then if that's not the case, I mean, I know I said I was going to save Skykeep for last. What if I have to, like, dip in it for a bit, get the earring, come back out? Because, yeah, I literally can't do this final dungeon. This is all that's left. There's a chest behind a bombable wall next to the volcano ascent statue. Let me check. Let's see what you're talking about, man. I need help. Is Wii or Wii U better to play others? Wii U. Wii U is a Wii with more. I don't want the Sheikah being gone. I thought it was ugly. I honestly think I prefer the Sheikah Tech over the Zonai Tech. I like the green aura more, but I like them both. They're both sci-fi, unique. Okay, so you said bombable wall next to that. Is it this? It's this, right? What if this was it all along? What if literally the earrings? Yeah, thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. That would have been interesting. Both bomb bags would have been literally gotten so early on if I just realized these bombable walls. Because they're so easy to forget. They could have explained it better. Yeah, exactly. But that's Nintendo for you. When it comes to direct sequels, you really notice how many plot holes they have throughout the game because they're not really trying to have major connections between the game. They like loose connections. And that's why Zelda worked so well with being centuries apart from one another, because you could have the loose connections and not think much of it. But when you have a direct sequel that's literally years after the main events, you notice all the plot holes, you notice the inconsistency of Nintendo. And again, that's why I made a video called Tears of the Kingdom is not a bad game, but a bad sequel. I suggest checking out that video if you haven't checked it out. Scrapper! I have Scrapper. I forgot I have fucking... Dude, we could do mini games. We could do some... I forgot we literally found our boy Scrapper, right? Oh, God. I literally pooped out a thing. Okay, there we go. Now... I know a place. In the sky. You gotta go twice as high. Can't play Smash Bros. Brawl on Wii U. Best Smash Bros. Didn't make the rules. You can. You can put the Wii disc in a Wii U. The Wii can play Wii U games. The Wii U can play Wii games. My bad. What else is leftover parts of the Chica Towers? Go to the Trend Resurrection. The fact that Trend Resurrection isn't even recognizable anymore is just insulting. They even deconstructed the freaking shrine itself, like the bed of resurrection, the bed of, you know, like that became a hole, and the Yiga, you know, base was inside and stuff. Scrappy more like Clanker. We gotta save Clanker for the construct's name when we reach that point. Can I leave from here? Can I just go to the sky? Nah, too easy. Bless you, Red. There's another chest. While Scrapper picks up that mobile. Wait, really? Are you talking about also? Wait, are you talking about the one? You know what's funny, Matt? If you're thinking of the one that I'm thinking of, those literally are the two that literally held the bombs. Are you talking about the cracked wall that's over here, like north of here? If I just go all the way down here, I'll find a cracked wall at the end. That's where we found the initial bomb bag. But think about another small bomb bag could have been obtained from that other cracked wall. That's just crazy. And I mean, now I will never forget these cracked walls, ever. So I guess there's good in it, but damn, it's just a shame that, yeah, such meaningless chests in the base game held such crucial things. Look how Link learns. Of how Link learns upon his song of storms. Oh yeah, the endless paradox, the Song of Storms, how he teaches the... What's his name? Windmill guy? There's a name for him. Guru. how he teaches Guru. That, and then it ends up he taught it to Link, Link taught it to him, and I really do like that paradox. Technically, Tears of the Kingdom, it also is a bootstrap paradox like that, because Zelda eats a tear, goes back to the beginning of time, lives all the events, gets reawakened, but is alive during Breath of the... Dude, I'm not lying. The plot hole that Tears of the Kingdom actually started makes no sense. So Zelda's in the sky. There are two Zeldas, essentially. There's a Zelda dragon in the sky that's waiting for Tears of the Kingdom's events to transpire. But there's also a Zelda that was meant to hold off Calamity Ganon and then go back into the past to become that dragon. It's fucking stupid. Now there's a correct wall right where you jump down. It's across from where the Molduga. You know what? Good thing I didn't leave none. You know? Okay, let's check. The I don't want to say Molduga. Okay, across from him. Really? Can I dive to it? Okay, let me just see what's going on. Cracked wall. Is it up there? If I jump down here, maybe there's a cracked wall? Oh. Yeah, that was fine, though. I do think that's cool, because it's a Link in an alternate timeline where everything that happened is just in his memory, and he's kind of rediscovering it as a child again. I think it's fine. That makes, again, that can be distantly connected to Ocarina of Time, because while it is the same Link, sure, it's a different timeline, and it hits differently. It's not like... Okay, let me see. Cracked wall here, maybe? There is! Okay, yo, let's go. Dude, Matt, I appreciate it. And Alpha Omega, let's go. I appreciate you for the donation. There is a voice memo that you can tell eventually. Yeah. So I've done them all. I've live streamed every single voice memo for the first time blind on the channel earlier this year when Switch 2 first came out. I suggest checking out those live streams if you want to see my initial reaction. Okay. Permanent Path was inspired by Sheikah Slade, which was inspired by the Permanent Path. Holy shit, you're not wrong. Wait, is that how it works? No. Because Purah didn't create the initial Sheikah Slate, right? It was created by her ancestors. So it wouldn't have. But did even the Sheikah tech flourish during the Zonai tech? Was it... It hadn't happened yet. So the Zonai tech gets lost and forgotten. The Sheikah tech becomes a thing, but then it gets lost and forgotten in after Breath of the Wild, and then the Sheikah tech is no longer a thing, and then we have Zonai. You know, we shouldn't even try to break it down. It's a lost cause. I actually don't mind the two Zelda thing because Skyward Sword is the same thing. It's weird here. Oh yeah, true. Tears of the Kingdom has plot issues in general. I just think, again, because it piggybacks so heavily off of Breath of the Wild and it's a direct sequel, you notice the flaws a lot more. But true, technically we have Zelda. Well, technically it's one Zelda, but it's not. I get what you're saying. Like Zelda's sealed, kept away, safe from demise, but also technically she's here right now, also still sealed, but she won't be that way because we're gonna go back in the past and bring her back to life, or, you know, reawaken her. Yeah. Stuff, words. Okay, let's do this first. Lumpy Pumpkin. And Shrimply, let's go! I really appreciate it. Oh, and they send the voice memories. You know, I done them all back to back. I guess I don't remember all the voice memories. What's up, Rohan? Hello from the skies of Hyrule, baby. I think Nintendo has a lot of issues. Really didn't care about the narrative. Yeah, Nintendo never did. Nintendo, and I also made a video literally talking about that, how Zelda essentially is now no different than Mario. It's whatever plot can get the plot moving, whatever they can come up with, and just, you know, carry on with the story, they're gonna do that, and that's all that matters. Don't really try to connect things together, you're gonna be disappointed. I think literally in my timeline video, which I'm not sure if you've checked out yet, Tiny, Not shiny. Sheikah Slate exists, and in Tears of the Kingdom makes Purapad based on the Sheikah Slate. Then Zelda travels back in the past, and Minru examines the Purapad. Her notes inspire the are really so a Zonai related device inspires the Sheikah device being the Sheikah Slate. Interesting. But yeah, either way, okay, that makes sense. Here's the thing, no matter what, with time travel, there'll always be plot holes. So that's something we should never take too seriously. There are people still arguing about, what's another popular media with time travel? Whatever that is. They're still arguing about that, right? Soup. Can I do this now? No! No! I soft-locked myself. Wait, don't pick it up. Wait. No. I fucking can't go into the Thunderdome. Home of the Dimmadome. I can't! Uh-oh. Which is the best Zelda game to start with? Ocarina of Time, because it's like the foundation of all Zelda games, and it creates the 3-timeline split, and playing Ocarina of Time is just a great game to start off with. You don't feel like you need to know any prior Zelda knowledge. Ocarina of Time would be it. A Link to the Past, you could argue it's Ocarina of Time, but in 2D. But nah, Ocarina of Time is the way to go. It's best way to start. I'll be honest, I haven't watched much Zelda content within the past 5+ years because the Division Breath of the Wild created exhausting. Then it became worse with Tears of the Kingdom. You know what's funny? I made a video about that as well. I completely understand all those feelings. It's actually hilarious. It's funny though. If you were to watch my content, you wouldn't feel the same kind of vibe you'd get from other Zelda YouTubers, because I feel like I'm the only one who looks at things in a different perspective like that, where I don't take the timeline seriously, where I'm trying to simplify things, where I see Breath of the Wild as a unified timeline, where I know it's, and I'm more of a fan of the gameplay. I do Let's Plays after all than lore videos. Like every other Zelda tuber is lore first, theories first. I'm more gameplay oriented. What really gets me captivated is the gameplay, so I feel like, yeah, my opinions are always a lot different than the norm. If we kill Demise in the past, how do we fight in prison in the present? So, yeah, and prison essentially is supposed to be Demise incomplete, but then he completes himself through the past, which we took Zelda into the past so we can prevent her from being captured by Girahim, so he can have Demise appear in the present, but instead it all fails and everything you pretty much did gets Demise to appear, but then you kill him in the past, and that should... Video games. Still can't do this. Should I go into... I'm gonna say... I'll save Skykeep for tomorrow. What should I do now? You just got 100 soul toes, third time in your life. The first time I was 7 years old on a 3DS. My brother lied saying you have to have them all together. The Goron sword, really? You hadn't gotten the Goron sword yet? Damn. But nice. Congrats. Where is the past Girahim when we are fighting his true future self? So that's actually his past self in the future, just like past Impa. I think both her and Girahim travel through time. I wanted, because Girahim is essentially Demise's sword, so I don't think Girahim is from this present time. I think he's also from the past, and both him and young Impa abuse that power. Oh, Lanayru, let's go through the main entrance and bring the time shift crystal with us so we can get that chest that I want to get. I spent like freaking 30 minutes doing nothing for. Oh, actually, that's the one thing Zelda has that we don't have. You and H-Chat are the only other communities I'm a part of. There's a lack of hostilities. Yeah, I feel like I get what you're saying, because sadly, you'd think other Zelda fan bases would be a bit more wholesome, but now they're a little too they take things too personally, and I think that's my biggest issue with like when I would post controversial videos. I get so many people who would look at me like I'm backstabbing them, and it's like, can I just give tough love? But yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of fan bases who they can't take any criticism, and that's why a lot of Zelda tubers literally stay away from saying anything negative about the series because they just don't want to trigger someone. Which can work in your favor, because at least you won't have people who are hostile or upset or anything, but also I think is you're just being fake and not true to yourself, and that's something I'm never going to be. You know, again, you either fuck with me or you don't. You hate me, you don't hate me, I don't know. It doesn't matter, you know. I'm not here to please. ZFG being a to the kingdom was not something I was expecting for Zelda. I'm not really aware of their stuff. I'm not aware of any Zelda speedrunner, to be honest, because I don't really watch speedruns. But I feel like, yeah, their take would be they probably prefer the older Zelda games, especially, yeah, imagine speedrunners 100%. And I appreciate you, Austin. So yeah, now we can actually navigate through here, and I know there's at least one chest we can get. Maybe there's a couple more I don't remember, but either way, I'll take it. Oh, the music is hella groovy. When you're in the future and you're on the cart like that. I don't know why. And obviously now that we're indoors again and away from, I mean, the past, we're in the future now. The music just gets a lot more stale. I like other perspectives and not being able to take others. Makes them immature, yeah. It's not only the negative takes, it's as if you like something, someone else doesn't. Zelda fans get mad at you. When you say something, they don't agree. It's 100%. They take it personally. That's the biggest issue. It's like, I'm attacking their character. But it's like, dude, you did not create this game. Don't feel at all like it's a personal attack. I don't know. You shouldn't tie your personality to a video game that you like so much. That's the biggest issue. So yeah, like a lot of people take it way too personal. As someone once said, the past is the future is the past. Okay. True. I say that quite a bit. Was that Kanye who says that in a song? I think it was Kanye. Can I skip this? No, there's no vines. Oh, that was shockingly close. And that would be shocking, just in general, if I hit that. Okay. Push this. I think I need to push this for later on. I think. When you say to the Kingdom videos so much, yeah, true. I remember a lot of people would point that out. It started off funny enough in Xenoblade, because Xenoblade is a lot of time travel, and I think it just became a go-to thing. I have the cringiest of phrases. Not what I meant to do, but it did the job. If you could time travel, would you go forward or back in time? I would go forward, because I want to see the future. If anything, I am really envious. I'm jealous that there's going to be a whole new generation that's going to experience tech like we never can imagine it being like, and we'll be dead. You know, like we got to see tech kind of start up, you know, and it become like a day-to-day thing, a normal household item. How the most common thing everyone shares in common in the world is having a cell phone. That's like, you can't live life without it now. Imagine. I got an idea. Okay, the fucking motion controls are bonkers, dude. I think I figured out the Link's contract story. It's one of Link's past lives that's allowing Link, instead of bringing him to the modern. If that's the case, then it would literally break the story. How many times did Rauru and Sony say, "I cannot wait to meet this Link. This Link sounds amazing." So, wow. It's like, okay, then you fucking met him, dude. That it would retcon it completely. Okay, I know that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to roll it. I can't get it to fucking roll, so. I go back in time, stop Kurt Cobain from doing what he did, and I go into the future. Well, if you only could pick one, then I'd pick the future. I'd go to the year 2077 and get a cyberpunk body. Yeah, that's what I would do. Fear of Nirvana. I can't think of any classic band or any person I'd want to see in the past. I guess I don't care. Yo, Beetle's gonna be real happy, isn't he? Okay, this carries all the way to over here, which will allow... Wait, where's the time shift crystal, though? There is no time shift crystal. How do I do this? So this will take me out. Unless it will just say, oh, outside will be also in the past, right? A portion of it. Because he wasn't Link at the point, he was a construct, he would have met Link. I hope you're right. Okay, so isn't there a secret where I can now hookshot up here? No? Damn, I'm misremembering this big time. How do you get up here? I legit thought it was like that, huh? If it's one, the future also because Cyberpunk nice. Yeah, I want to see. Dude, imagine if we can be borderline cyborgs. Like, dude, think about it. People probably 200-300 years from now will have way better and longer lifespans and age way better than us, and the quality of life is just going to be so much better being born in the future. Don't get me wrong. We definitely live better than people in the past, but like, imagine it only getting better and better. Modern tech is fucking insane. All technology is insane. What if legit we reach that level where we're borderline cyberpunking? So it's gonna be a shame to know I died before I could get a prosthetic heart. You know, that would never, I just need a charge. You know? There's a time crystal, there's a closet. Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Let me try this one last time. Fuck's sake. Fell the wrong way. Hit the time stone. Where is the time stone? So there's one I just don't see it, maybe? Okay, let's check. Yeah, where is it? I don't remember doing... I remember doing this. This is how you get the pinwheel for the windmill for the Fun Island. But where is... There you go. That's the pinwheel. Where is the time shift crystal? I'm scaring you. Why? Talk about the future? My explanation is I don't want to fix my past because I don't know how it shapes my present, and I don't want to see a future knowing my present might not be as exciting. Yeah, fair enough. I agree. I wouldn't want to go into the past. Oh, it's in one of these! It's in one of these, because how do you return? It's in one of these, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah. Ha. Because if you wanted to return, you would reset it like that. There we go. There are the vines. See, I remember there were vines. I just didn't know how to get them to appear. Holy crap. We did it. All right. Let's hope I could still use Scrapper, because dude's holding a bunch of soup right now. Okay, but this is something I couldn't have done until I got the bomb. So at least yesterday, when I was wasting time, it wasn't like a complete waste of time. Okay, can you swap items? Yes, call robot. Let's do it to it. Nice. Okay, so good thing he's not like soft locked and can't drop the item. Very cold by now. Okay. So that's for not Fun Island, but we'll have that available. Let me grab this. Alright, have a good one, Austin. Literally any treasure doesn't mean anything, especially because you can find upgrades willy-nilly. But okay, let's at least get the gratitude crystals from Fun Island, and then I should have enough for the demon in Skyloft. And I don't really know what else I want to do. I think Skykeep. We'll just do Skykeep tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be the finale. All we need to find is the true Master Sword. I don't need the red earring, right? I don't need it. Am I gonna need it at some point in the Skykeep? I don't think the game will put me in that situation. I hope not. Alright, where are you? There it is. Crazy how Fallen is supposedly fallen. Like, when you think about it, this is so far away from where it dropped. Unless right underneath me would be the mining entrance. Maybe, I don't know. Either way. Hideous character design. I'm assuming he's in reference to what's the cannon dude with the guy with the bullet bill stitched on him, like just fat dude looking clown, just fat looking clown. Thought of the goddess. Wait, does that mean I can enter the Thunderdome, home of the damn Dome? I don't know. I keep feeling the need to say that, and I keep butchering it. You know, Doug Dimmadome, home of Dimsdale Dimmadome. The Thunderdome. It's not even called the Thunderdome. Anyone get that one? Anyone get that reference? Or am I just? And I keep just saying it, and no one gets it. Someone out there gets it, right? Okay. So I think now I can do the lighthouse. I think. The only reason I would ever time travel to the future is so I could win the... Ooh, true. I mean, people would abuse the fuck out of that if that was the case. Any gambling, any prediction, horse betting, it doesn't matter. You'll get the ultimate predictions. Who's your favorite fat Zelda character? Is an interesting question. It looks different. Wait. The mirror is facing a different direction. The fuck? All right? No? What's going on? No! I would say Tingle, I guess. He's pretty chubby. I feel like it's facing the right direction. Reference to Fairly Odd Parents. Yes, actually. Bailey, you got it right. Literally. It's Doug Dimmadome, home of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I don't know, he used to always say that. So every time I think of a dome, that's where my head goes. But I can't go in the dome. I can't go in Thunderhead. It's not even, again, it's not even called a dome, but that's what's in my dome. What do I do with the Ballad of the Goddess? What does that give me? What song can I play? Where do I play it to? What do I do with that? I don't even know. What parts of the song am I missing now, actually? Let's look at that. So, Triforce complete. 2 parts of this song. I'm missing a full section to, I think, the Song of Hero, or maybe the Song of Hero is these parts. And obviously I'm missing the fire earring. Oh, gratitude crystals. Duh. Let's see if we can turn those in. Yeah, 45. Well, is that enough even to get something new? I don't know. Gotta spin the pinwheel? No. No, I already did that. Oh, I thought you were talking about got to play the Fun Island game. No, Phantom. I did spin the pinwheel. That's what caused the mirror and the lighthouse to even look. I wouldn't be able to climb on it like that if I didn't already do that part. But yeah, let's see if we can do anything with the crystals. You have to turn the windmill propeller thing a certain direction. Yeah. But I already did that. But maybe it reset? I'll double check. We'll see. But it's already. Oh, it should be. It's something I've already done previously. But I thought now I just needed the song. But I don't even. The song ain't doing it. No, we need 70 in total. How much do I have? 65? I know it's more than 45. Oops, wrong. 50. Ah, we need a whole 15 more. Beetle! But Beetle, okay, Beetle won't give us gratitude crystals, but he'll give us something. Wait, it's open already. You mean the dome itself has been open this whole time and I never knew that? Or are you saying, am I fucking blind and it's there right now because I got the Ballad of the Goddess, it automatically opens? Okay, I need to jump off quick and see. Maybe my brain, I can't, okay, my brain can't even say brain. Maybe my brain is playing tricks on me. And since it wasn't open for most of this playthrough, I'm just assuming it's still not open, but maybe it did automatically open? Oh, it did! Oh, you don't have to play it. Oh, it automatically does it. That's why it literally replay. That's literally why I'm like, why is the lighthouse facing a different direction? Because it fucking did it for me. Oh my god. Okay, well, there's a couple things I want to do before I go into the Dame Dome. All right, thank you, Phantom. Good catch. I didn't think about that. Okay, but first let's give Beetle his item back, and let's get the giant pumpkin soup cauldron and bring it to the windfish and see what happens. Not windfish, the whatever, the fish, Leviathan. Levius. The big thing. My theory for that would be it was one of the 3 giant Leviathan bones we find in Breath of the Wild such as a kingdom. And then the other 2 would be like the windfish from Phantom Hourglass and then the windfish from Link Between World, or Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. Oh, there's a decent amount of Zelda games with Link in the title. Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, Link's Crossbow Training. That's it, actually. Never mind. Okay. What are you gonna give me?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Oh, yo. What are you gonna say? What do you say to me giving this to you?
Thank you.
You didn't say it.
Thank you.
Oh, he said it!
Thank you.
Okay. And we got a freaking monster horn, of course. I'm so desensitized at this point. But all right, let's end off by making our way to the Thunderhead and speaking to Leviath. And I don't even know what we're gonna get from the Isle of Songs, what it can give us. But I'm excited to see what could be given. But I don't know if he's gonna be pissed or not. Yeah, he isn't, because we literally helped him out. We gave Beetle back his Beetle. Again, and Nintendo really, I would love for them to do what they do with Beetle, with Tingle, or really any iconic Zelda character that can be reoccurring. Even Happy Mask Salesman, I don't give a shit. It'd be cool if in like Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild we had more references to like reoccurring Zelda characters that almost have a similar lineage to Link where they're like reincarnated constantly throughout Hyrule's history. Because Beetle's one of them, of course. Tingle should be too. And like Tingle has appeared in different timelines or different parts. It's not like there's only been one Tingle. Wind Waker, and then you got Majora's Mask, 2 completely different timelines. Okay, Soup. Zelda CDI, that's not even I don't consider those even games. They don't exist to me. Will I have to take on the battle against him? I don't even know. I'm coming into Thunderhead with the cauldron already with me. Is that gonna, like, what's gonna, do I have to initiate a battle with him first? I have no clue, but Leviathan, okay.
Oh.
Try again, sorry. Never speak of the CD games again, exactly. We don't mention it. I do like, oh, you guys heard that, by the way? You guys heard that? That was such a really cool reference. So it's like something you got to dig deep and you wouldn't think twice. If anything, I want to reinitiate that, but too bad we missed it. Okay. Oh, well, it did the ding and that sound effect. Of course, maybe I didn't do a great job impersonating the sound effect, but that sound effect is after Link cooks a meal in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And after he cooks this giant pumpkin soup, it literally plays that sound effect. Such a cool thing you wouldn't think of. Like, I thought that sound effect originated in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but no, it's literally from this game after he cooks literally a meal. I don't know, that's such a cool little reference. Rewind the stream if you don't know what I'm talking about, but it's literally the little jingle that plays after Link cooks a meal. It's the exact one. Oh, and I didn't get from her. True. What are you gonna give me? We never brought him? I thought I brought him already. Did it reset? Well, either way, we got the cauldron. Let's focus on that. Yeah, that was a cool tidbit. I think I figured out in my most recent playthrough of Skyward Sword, not the randomizer, of course, that being for Zell dudes. And it's just crazy that that sound effect was kind of forgotten. You didn't even think it was ever used. And then when you revisit these games after playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it hits you. Okay, this is where I would really appreciate the almost mock speed I get from the randomizer. Why am I not going that fast? Is it because of Scrapper? I feel like this is vanilla speed. Felt like it, at least. Okay. We're here. In the Dim Dome, the Dim Dome. Now, is Leviathan here? No? How do I initiate this? I don't think I can do this yet. Whoa. Also, now that I have access to this, any goddess cubes here? Oh, 3 of them. So that's one of them. Let's go here. Where is it? Where the hell is... What is that island I was just looking at? Oh, there it is. So yeah, there's a goddess chest here. Let's grab it. Or are there 2? Oh my god, I don't know what the hell happened. Welcome back, Tiny. We're about to finish the stream, if anything. I'm gonna end off after we explore a little bit of here. And yeah, Skyward Sword Randomizer, I have a spoiler log. I'll be honest, we used it literally 2 streams ago, or was it last stream? We used it briefly just to figure out one of the items. When will you continue the Ocarina of Time Let's Play on Zeldudes? We're going to continue it literally in the upcoming month or so. You're going to get a major update video from Zeldudes. Everything will be explained to you, Dylan, literally in the next month. And everything should slowly get back on track after that. Everything will make sense. Okay, Adventure Pouch. Well, I don't care for that, but like, trust me, when you figure out why we were on hiatus, it will all make sense, and it shouldn't happen like that again. I'm very excited to get back to it. Okay. Not this. Whoa. Okay, it's fine. It's right here anyways. Haha, all planned. was a fake out. Nothing to buy, but whatever. At least we can hold the money. It will be useful when I need to do mini games. So last goddess chest here. Let's go check it out. Probably one of the weirdest islands out there. I think I'm fine. I'll slide down and... Woo! Thunderhead is your favorite place in this game? Really? I mean, I like how it's a different atmosphere than the main sky, but like... kind of boring. River Island, put it down? Wait, Rainbow Island? Okay, I think we just have to fight this guy. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Go. Pretty sure you can cheese the hell out of this guy, actually. Go, go, go. Uh-oh. Oh, really? You idiot! No, I'm the idiot! Ah! Okay. One more time. I appreciate it, Dylan. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Come on. No! I barely touched it. Bro. Do I need to kill him anyways? Would you even need to kill him? You don't, right? I don't know. Let's see. No. Why'd I kill him? I don't know. Oh, you said the soup is above. Oh, you place it there on a hill up here? Well, let's hope Scrapper's still scrapping out there. Thank you, Justin. What's up, Fatal Waffle? Okay, so I don't know why I went out of my way to kill that dude when I didn't need to. But let's see if we can at least place the pumpkin soup here. If not, I think what we're going to do next time is investigate the Isle of Songs, and then we're just going to do Skykeep. And honestly, just attempt to beat the game. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, well... oh well. Okay. Yes, he's still here. Okay, awesome. Rainbow Island. I forgot this is where you place it. Oh! Perfect. Yeah, you were right, Justin. Okay. I don't want to skip this. I want to see it, because I think it leads to a boss battle first. He can't even enjoy his pumpkin soup yet. Yep, okay. So this is where you know, the one sky battle you really have in the game, which is cool. Honestly, we needed a full dungeon in the sky. They should have had one dungeon in the sky, it being Skyward Sword. Never mind, Skykeep. What the fuck am I saying? Wait, they did do that. Skykeep. All right. Let's get it.
Yeah.
That was bad. I'm not looking forward to this, but we're gonna try our best. What? Oh! All plan, baby. Can I have Mach speed during this battle? Will it do that? Probably won't. Ah. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. It's fine. Most of the damage I'll be taking will be during this phase of the battle. Okay, well, let's play a little safe. Let's No! Dude, my aiming is just so bad. Come on. Come on! Okay, one more time. We're literally on edge. I don't know what, my brain just stopped working for a bit. But, you know, all planned actually. I want some hearts, and I found this would be the quickest way to recover the hearts. And also, bullseye! No, dude, imagine if that landed. We only can imagine, because it ain't happening. One of your favorite all-time bosses, really? Sky keeping it feel like a Sky Dim dungeon, though? Yeah, true. Maybe that's why I didn't think of it. It's alright. Okay. Finally. Biclops. I don't remember the name. Cyclops, but it's a biohazard. I don't know. Okay. Ugliest boss, some kind of parasite. Biosite. My bad. I thought claws. Oh, that's what I want to do, yeah. Hit the ears. Do I hit the eye now, or? Wait. Oh god. Oh, it's so satisfying. Alright, have a good one. Yeah, I appreciate it as always, Kim. We'll be ending after this. Yeah, it took me too long that his other ear came back up, but let's do the... Perfect. Can you hit it with the arrow? Why try? I don't know. Consider it's not really good as possible time, but I really like it. Fair enough. It's grand. I feel like I prefer the one from Tears of the Kingdom more. The one against the three-headed dragon rocks thing. That was pretty dope. Aha! Wait, really? Oh, he's going all out. Ah, what? Oh. Oh god. No, can you do that? Wait, can you though? I would love to know. Can you? You can. Interesting. At this point, bro, I'm just gonna end it. I just wanted to see if it was possible. Technically, it is. Okay. No! What? Bro! Okay, sideways. She died. Bro, I don't know why I was stalling. You can actually hit it with the Skyward Strike. That's typically what I do. You're tired of this match? Yeah. Whatever, we did it. What are we gonna get? Obviously, it's no Song of the Hero. The one from Tears of the Kingdom was fun, but this one's better in your opinion. Fair enough. I think I prefer the one from Tears of the Kingdom more. I just realized we never saw Eldon. Oh, because we can't see. Her? It? Him? It's a him, right? Eldon is the only, Din is the only he out of the 3. From this game at least. I know the oracles are all female. Okay. That's what he gave me, really. At least, okay, now. Freaking Dome is nice and bright, and I like that. Fly is fight better than Gleak fight through the kingdom. I don't agree. Whoa, hell. Dude, the fights in Tears of the Kingdom are probably some of the best fights because they're actually difficult and different and unique and just have more going on for it, you know? That's at least my opinion. Is this opened up for us? No, it isn't. Okay, we can do this. Oh, let's do this now, dude. Where's a bird statue? I feel like there should be a bird statue somewhere. I think we're done. Yeah. We just gotta push it now. Are we streaming on weekends or just Friday, Monday? Depends. Just make sure you're in the Discord so you can stay up to date when things do change. Bro, just... Thank you. Yeah, this is so easy, actually. Holy shit. I usually... Maybe because I don't use my brain, but if you use your brain, god damn, that's just way too easy. And the bird statue's inside. Okay. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely going to stream tomorrow because I want to finish this game. I think we'll be focusing on that. You know, let me save the excitement for tomorrow. You know, I'm saving here. Yeah, we've been going on for well over 3 hours. It's literally 3. I got some other stuff I need to do. But that about does it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like on the stream. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same game, same name, same face. You know where to be. And we're going to attempt to beat Skyward Sword Randomizer live, baby. I think we have it. I think all that's left, obviously, is a true Master Sword. If I can't find it here, I'm going straight to Skykeep, and we're going to attempt to beat the game. If somehow something is stopping us, then so be it. But the goal is tomorrow. And I 100% agree with you, Tanya. Music is, oh man, best part of this game. One thing, even no matter how much Age of Imprisonment bombs, I'm gonna get new music, new remixes, cutscenes that even canon or not, more Zelda goodness. And that was what made Age of Calamity so good. Age of Calamity has some of the best soundtrack in all of Zelda in my eyes. I love it that much. Anyways, let me not go on another tangent. Again, leave a like, show your support. I'd really appreciate it. You know, we had over 100 viewers. They're dipping now because I'm ending the stream. But if each one of you leave a like, we'll hit over 100. I appreciate it, you know. Anyways, have a good day, night, whatever time it is. I'll see you all tomorrow for some more Skyward Sword. Peace out, everybody.
Let's get him!